I've played to one person and I've played to 1,000 people.
Retro clothes from back in the day, like the naff stuff and all that.
He said it in an interview that he took his inspiration for the bass line from the jungle scene.
I'll tell you a story from the West End Bar.
We got 17 seconds to go.
In 96, 97 was when I started finding Speed Garage.
Speed Garage time,
and that's where I was starting to differ from everybody else.
Completed it, mate.
I didn't know who my dad was. Luckily, he stood there because I went, it would not go in.
No, I'm not editing that out.
It's a different feeling now based on the crowd.
I think what sold it for me was Fantasia at Donington Park in '89. It was my first actual DJ name, which was Rickster.
And I was in a fucking mood because the fucking mixer blew me headphones up.
Fuck. Was it the drugs or was it the music? I just put on my mum and dad's records, cans like this.
Felt and shit. Before we start today's show, I'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Asset Insights. Please go give them a follow and check them out. The links are in the description below. I'd like to give a quick shout out to the show sponsors, Match Day. If you're into having a little tickle on the football on the weekend or in the week, of course, and you want to check out a better probability because they check it across 20 bookmakers, get up-to-date team news, injury, suspensions, give these guys a check out. The link's in the description below. Welcome to the Ranting and Raving podcast with myself, Wayne Scott Fox, Mickey Williams, and Ric James.
Yes, we've got Ric James on today, legend of the Birmingham scene.
How you doing, Rick?
How we doing?
I'm all right, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
It's far away because
We've got a standard to live up to after last week's show, the part 2 with Kingy.
yeah,
There's a fucking
Rick's got
part
stories though.
But Rick
I got a few.
will have some stories for us. So just for people who don't know you, just give us a brief introduction. Who you are, where you grew up, how you got into DJing.
Well, I actually was born in Moseley, so I'm a Brummie by birth, but I was brought up in Redditch.
Okay.
Hence probably the posher sound to my...
Fuck off, Redditch ain't got a fucking posh in Redditch.
Redditch.
No, you're right, it's not that posh.
Yeah, he's posher than fucking
I am...
Moseley.
Castle Vale.
I'm 110 years old.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
I've been around... I've been DJing since I was, 2, something like that. But no, I've been going about 37. This would be my 37th year.
Fucking hell.
37 years.
37 years.
Fucking hell.
I'm 55.
I didn't realise you'd been that long.
55. I was born in 71.
Fucking hell. That's a slog.
Slug behind the decks.
That's a
anyway.
graft, that, ain't it?
Fucking hell.
And I still love it.
I was just going to say, you must
I
love it.
fucking do. I love it, man.
Isn't it weird how you can't lose the love for it no matter what?
No.
It's like, I bet when you play now, it's still the same as if fucking...
It's different levels. There's different levels to it now.
Do you think it's a different feeling now based on the crowd? Because the crowds are different now, isn't it?
Yeah. You kind of go through... I've played to one person and I've played to 1,000 people. So yeah, it's just a different... You played rooms. I played rooms back of pubs, front of pubs.
Yeah.
You know, I've probably played every single venue you could think of, outside, inside, wherever.
Done the lot.
Marquees, just done the lot.
Completed it, mate. So, what sort of environment did you come from as a kid then?
Well, I didn't know who my dad was.
Yeah, join the club.
Fucking
For a
hell.
while.
Join the club.
He don't mean like that. Fucking hell. He don't mean that kind of...
Oh, we're not. It's not therapy.
Don't worry about that. I'm dadless as well, man.
It's not therapy. I thought this
And
was therapy.
Wayne knows who his dad is, but he's still dadless.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know this was therapy. I thought it was. I'm sure you said it was therapy. Oh my god.
The Ranting and Raving therapy couch.
I don't know. Really, I didn't really get. I wasn't really.
Were you in a musical household?
No. Well, I was. Yes, my stepdad or my brother's dad was a musician, a muso.
Okay.
Played the guitar. My first go with with music was basically hi-fi stack, beanbag, cans like this.
Yeah.
And I just put on my mum and dad's records, and I just played them. But the best thing was, it was like you're in a different world because the music just played, and you had these on, and you couldn't hear anything else except this. And the best thing about vinyl back then was the album covers all had the lyrics on.
Yeah.
So you'd sing along.
Sit there reading.
It sounded like shit, like you do still now. But
yeah,
it was good fun. It was good fun. So that's my first dip into music, but I never even thought about DJing.
What kind of music was in your household? You said like the records.
Steely Dan, Eric Clapton.
Okay.
Was the stepdad's side, and then you got like my mum's was ABBA, Rod Stewart,
good old Rod,
Queen. Those kind of.
Who doesn't like Queen?
Who doesn't?
Everybody's got Queen in their house.
Everyone in that.
Everyone.
If you want my first record ever that I bought, that I had.
Is that going to be a question you're going to ask?
No.
You know how many mums at me because I dropped this?
7-inch, Status Quo, rocking all over the world.
Yeah.
Rocking all over the world.
That was my first.
And that's not their best track either.
No, that was the first record I actually wanted as a kid.
It's a tune, isn't it?
It's a tune.
What do you reckon the best Status Quo track is? Don't say Money for Nothing, because that's just the most popular.
That's Dire Straits.
Oh, fucking hell.
No, I'm not editing that out.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my days.
That's a glitch.
Matrix, fuck, mate.
He'll edit that out.
I fucking won't.
And he'll be Dire Straits.
I'll put pictures of the band around him on the video and everything I've watched.
Fucking as if I just done that. Oh, God.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm sorry I did that too.
Before DJing, what music were you into then? Because you said you bought your Status Quo thing there. So as a kid, what music?
When I was
what music grabbed you?
Yeah, when I was a teenager, it was the era of breakdance.
Okay.
Like mid-to-late 80s.
Yeah, so 85, 86, 87.
1885.
All the electros. I used to have all the electros. So
that was when the film Breakdance come out. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember Breakdance?
Yeah, Breakdance was sick.
with the brush.
Yeah.
He used to do that.
And he had that earring, didn't he?
He did the slide all around it.
Remember Breakdance? What a film.
Yeah. Well, that was I loved watching dancing. I couldn't fucking dance for shit, but I had a go at it. You do all the robot and all that shit, but I had a go. That was pretty much the music I was into. Then I met a guy called Dalroy, and he introduced me to black music.
Did he introduce you to dance?
Did he show you how to move your hips properly?
Do you know what? I don't think he could dance.
Fuck off.
No, honest to God, he was one of the. He was probably the guy that just stood there with a beer. He never danced.
Really?
If I remember rightly, he never danced. He loved music. He got a great collection of me. We had like, what did he have? Well, he introduced me to jungle, dance hall.
Oh, yeah.
Not. I was going to say bashment then, but that's new. Lovers Rock. Sorry,
Lovers Rock, yeah.
So reggae. So he had He had one of them stack systems. So you could feel the bass.
Properly,
it was like 4 bass bins and then one top. That was just it there. It was just a little dot at the top.
Tweet.
Yeah. So all you heard was, and then it was. That was it, and it was love. That's what probably got me into bass music. Really, that bass sound. But jungle was my first delve into DJing. But we'll go into that.
We'll go into that in a little bit. What sort of artists and that were you listening to as a teenager?
Just like I said, it was either my mum and dad's music,
Mum and dad's collection, or
or it was electro
the electro stuff.
Yeah. So,
and do you remember what music first grabbed you to DJ? That made you go, oh, I want to play this. I'd like to do that.
I don't really know because obviously do you want my origin story of how it came about? So basically, I used to go. I started going to a club called Top Cats. I was only 18. I was wet behind the ears. I hadn't got a freaking clue. I used to go up on my own.
Where was that?
It was in Redditch.
Okay.
It was above the marketplace. It was called Top Cats, and I'd go up in my Italian trousers.
As you do.
Yeah,
as you did back then.
Everyone had to wear them, didn't they?
Pointy shoes.
Yeah. They were
shit flickers.
Did you have heels on them? A little bit of a heel.
Yeah.
Shit flickers
there was a shop in Redditch that just used to. That was the place to go. If you were into it, that's where you. So you'd go up to, and anyway. So let's get back to the proper story. That was the story about the worst clothes you used to wear. Was probably the Italian stuff.
Yeah.
You know when we talk about retro, hang on, the mic's a bit low. Sorry, I have to move the mic because Mickey moaned at me because the one week I sat like this. He's like, "Fucking hell, you just sat me on the fucking mic all night." Ah! So I'm trying to angle it where I'm not.
How did you miss his head though?
I got his head on. He's just like this, and you can't see what he's saying because he's behind the mic.
We were talking about
Bellend.
retro clothes from back in the day, like the naff stuff and all
Yeah.
that. What was the kind of clothes in the 80s?
Farah trousers, and it was like Reebok.
Sergio Ticini.
Sergio Ticini.
Yeah.
That was the fashion. That was the best. To me, that was
The Ben Sherman
Sergio was
shirt.
the bollocks as well.
Yeah,
Still is. I still like a bit of Sergio.
Everyone had a Ben Sherman shirt as well, didn't they?
Yeah. No.
That was the 90s, wasn't it?
That was late 90s, I think.
Was it?
This
Yeah.
is
Come out
I'm
with like
talking
bench.
80s.
Bench come out
yeah.
in that as well.
80s was Farah trousers and these tracksuit
And
tops.
fucked up haircuts.
Yeah.
Some haircuts in the 80s, weren't there?
The mullet. Did you have a mullet?
I didn't have any kind of
Fuck
80s.
off.
I had
Flock of seagulls.
I had no 80s haircut. I just had this haircut exactly.
You've had
the
that all your
same-
life?
All my life. Not really, except for a phase, but I'm not going to mention that yet.
Fucking hell.
I will mention it, but I'm not going to mention it yet.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
In the 80s. Born in the 80s. The 80s. That's me because I was born in the 80s. You were fucking raised in the 80s.
79, I was.
You 79?
Yeah,
I'm
I
80s.
got the 70s by 2 months.
No, I'm 80s. Yeah. I miss the 80s here. And I love 80s music as well. I think it's incredible.
So, yes. So anyway, I was at Top Cat and I used to stand. It was one of these setups where the DJ was up on a plinth. He was up high. I say high. I'm doing this, and it's probably your chest used to come up to this height.
Yeah.
And then he would play the music, and I'd be stood down by the gap and just watching and watching the crowd kind of thing. And then he said to me the one day, because he said, "Why don't you come up and do the lights?" I was like, "Lights? Yeah, okay, whatever." Gets me a bit of a status thing kind of thing. So I got up on this thing and started working the magic to the lights to the music kind of thing.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I was watching what he was doing, taking it all in. Still never thought I'm going to have a go at that until he turned around to me and he went, "Why don't you come at 9 o'clock?" Now, this is how old I am. Nightclubs back then opened at 9 o'clock
Shut at 2.
and shut at 2.
Yeah. I've got a question before we go any further.
Oh,
on.
God.
You know how you've got DJ whores? Have you got light person whores?
No. Unfortunately,
Were you a pussy magnet? I'm like, hey,
I told
baby.
you, I was wet behind the ears. I hadn't got a clue.
There's no pussy.
Not really, no, not back then.
I'd go there on the strobe one. There you go, baby. You know what I mean?
And back then, don't forget, at 10 to 2, they'd play the slow ones.
Yeah.
So that was your point there, where if you'd been eyeing up something all night long,
That's where you got to attack.
you go in and you go.
Remember that?
attack.
When all the fucking clubs used to shut
Yeah,
at 2
you have
o'clock.
to smooch your last 10 minutes
Well,
or so, weren't
the
it?
pubs used to shut at 11, and then the clubs closed their doors at 11. So you used to get an exodus at about 20 to 11, quarter to 11, people running from the pubs
Yeah.
To get in the
to
club.
get in the
yeah,
clubs before they shut. So he said to me, he said, come at 9 o'clock. He says, I'll get a load. He got a load of promos. Back then, he was literally, honestly, he was dripping with promos. And he said, come at 9. Just play these promos for me. I'll be over by the bar and I'll have a listen while you're playing them. See if they're any good. So I was going, all right then. So I put the record on and that was it. And from that point on, as soon as I pressed play, I was hooked.
You knew you wanted to.
I was hooked. I was
learn
like,
it.
I want to do this.
What a nice guy, though, just saying, no connection, no nothing, just
No,
a guy
Jump
saying,
on.
come on.
His name was Wayne Priest, so he had the same first name as you.
Was he as nice as me, though?
But his cock was big.
What?
So yeah,
It's not drugs, it's my
But he
fucking
did-
dick.
he did give me a leg up as much.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it was. And I'm still friend. I still know him now. So He's like, he is 102. No, he's not. He's about 10, 15 years older than me, I think, something like that. But yeah, so that was it. And from then on, I went and grabbed myself some equipment.
But I was going to say, what was your first setup like? Right, sorry to briefly interrupt the show, but I want to tell you about our Patreon. You can join us on patreon.com/the Ranting and Raving pod. Tiers start from as little as £3, where you'll get access to all of our Patreon shows which aren't public, the complete back catalogue. You'll get a load of DJ mixes, and you get early access to the public shows as well. As I said, tiers start from £3, and any support we can get from you lot to keep the lights on here would be greatly appreciated. Now enjoy the rest of the show. First setup, like, did you go straight for the techers, or did you end up with some shit thing?
Belt drive.
No, I was techniques.
You straight to them?
Straight away.
1210s?
No, 1200s.
Did you?
I had the silvers, and it was in a proper box
And the flight case, like.
with flight case.
Yeah.
And what happened was, it was because back then you'd have to find equipment, especially secondhand music equipment and stuff like that, online, not online, in a paper.
Yeah.
On the bargain pages.
And the bargain pages.
Yeah.
So I was looking on the bargain pages and found this. I think it was in Chelmsley Wood or somewhere like that. So it's probably knocked off. But anyway, I drove over.
More than likely.
Someone got burged.
I drove over in this Mitsubishi with a sunroof, luckily, because the rest of the story will tell you why. Mitsubishi car. It was brown, it was ugly, and it was, but it was mine. So that was all that mattered. And I went over to this place, got the money with me, cash, because it was cash then. It was like big wads. Go, yeah, I'll have it. Sign a little piece of paper to say you'd bought it. And then it was like a huge flight case. And I'm looking at the flight case and I'm looking at the boot of my car and I'm going,
Not fitting.
that's not going in there. So it ended up through the sunroof.
Through the sunroof
Sticking up like that. And do you know the worst thing about it? Guess what happened on the way back? I broke down.
Nah.
I broke down on this roundabout. I got to Redditch, luckily enough, but I broke down on this and I got this thing sticking out. Luckily, the weather was okay. But yeah.
Couldn't you put the passenger seat down flat?
I did have a brain back then, mate. So, I don't think it would.
I don't think they went back in them days, did they?
Yeah,
don't forget
to twist you like fucking hell.
it would not go in. Basically,
Oh, the angle through the door.
through the doors.
Okay.
you wouldn't. It'd come out either side of the doors.
Yeah.
If you tried to get it in, but it just wouldn't go. Sorry, I keep doing this to you.
We've
Mike.
got another one.
Another Mike Basher.
So it was kind of it just wouldn't go in. So it literally went in the sun.
Okay, so you got your decks.
And that's when I started collecting. I'd already got some jungle tracks.
Mhm.
Delroy had got some, so I borrowed his and started having a little play. We used to go to a place called the Ritzy on Hurst Street, which then became where was Sunday Pulse.
Pulse, yeah.
Pulse. So Ritzy. That's how old I am. Went in there.
Fucking hell, did it have a disco ball and fucking...
Yeah,
Fuck
it
it.
did.
disco ball and them lights that just
But I
moved
used
like
to go
that.
the way because my best mate is Dave Aldershaw.
Yeah.
And he when he knew about when Afsal, his mate,
Dave will know you.
yeah,
What?
he does know
Aldershaw.
you.
Dave would definitely know you
Why?
because he used to distribute corn.
Yeah, he does. He did.
He was a distributor for that.
So he probably
He'd know you.
he'd know you definitely. I think he knows you anyway from your antics. But there you go.
Wow, my antics.
Your antics.
Your wind ups. I love your wind ups, mate. I
So
do,
you
I
were
really
smashing
do.
the jungle out in your bedroom.
So
then.
yeah, and then I got a few sets like that. But
Where was your first sets?
I was still doing a place called Marilyn's in Evesham. But
Yeah.
I went to I think what sold it for me was Fantasia at Donington Park in '89.
Yeah.
That was after that was the music that I was into. Anything like that, and it was great. But
So that sort of steered you over into the
yeah,
dancier
but
stuff.
I still wasn't a club DJ then. It was still
How long did it get to?
what you call
Niche.
what I call it Ritzy style. It
Yeah.
was still party stuff. It was
Yeah,
still
yeah, okay,
80s, 90s.
So not like club.
Well, I say 80. It was 80s, 70s, and 60s. Then it wasn't 90s, was it? Because we weren't even in 90s yet.
Yeah.
We'd only just got to that. It's funny how people go, what's your record collection like? Well, I've got 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s,
Fucking
zeros.
50s. Hello,
Bit of rock and
Bit of rock and roll, man.
Bit of Elvis.
60s was a rock and roll. The one in the 50s, was he?
No.
The 50s was fucking dead.
60s was guitar bands. 50s was rock and roll. Chuck Berry and all those kind of things was 50s. 60s was guitar bands, the Kinks.
I thought the rock and roll era come
The Beatles.
in the 60s.
So how long did it take you to get your first gig? And by
Proper.
first gig, I don't mean down the pub or, that type
No,
of thing.
my
I mean where you actually got to mix the records.
I've got to say thank you to Wayne Priest because he was the one that introduced me to a club in Birmingham. He used to do Trezines. It was called Trezines on Newhall Street. Now, I'll tell you who Trezines is if you ask him. Chad Lewis, because that's where I met him.
Oh,
Chad
okay.
knows every fucking club. He's
Yeah.
been in them all, isn't he?
Well, Trezines...
He's probably put a night on in them all.
Trezines was owned by...
That Chad.
So Trezines was where I first... And it wasn't your normal party night.
Okay.
It wasn't a Friday and it wasn't a Saturday. It was midweek
Okay.
and it was for the travellers,
Oh, okay.
the gypsies.
They love a party, don't they, the traveller lads?
Ken Trezine was Irish
Yeah.
and Jim was the manager. And they got me. He says, we'll let you do one of these parties. He says, whatever you do though, don't talk to any of them. I was like, okay. That's fine by me. I don't want to talk to anybody anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you couldn't talk to them. They were a different. It was a different breed back then. It was
Yeah.
So and I've seen some things go on because when they have a disagreement inside, which is mad. If they had a little fraction, they didn't fight inside.
Take it outside.
Just take it outside.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you'd see everybody just leaving. And the thing with the Travellers, it was the music was either they'd all be on the dance floor. Well, all the girls would be on the dance floor. The men never danced. It was just the girls.
Yeah.
You'd either have all the girls on the dance floor. If you played one song that they didn't like,
They've all gone.
they've all gone. And I'll tell you what, for a 19, 20-year-old witnessing this, it was a learning curve, I tell you, because you just go, what did I do wrong? Because it's a popular song. Like it'd be like the best song ever on a Friday and Saturday in a mainstream club.
Mm-hmm.
You'd play it for them, and they'd go, "Nope, don't like it," and they're gone. And then you'd drop another track that they do like, or you just try another track, and then they'll just all come back on again. And it was literally like that all night long. It was like, on,
What Ed? Fuck
off.
that'd be.
Yeah.
Honestly,
What's going on?
It was.
Fucking raving or not?
And
Come
then
on.
the other thing about Trezines was the first time I used a mic. Oh my God. Because playing music and talking on a mic,
Yeah.
totally two different things.
I've still never used one on a DJ set in my life.
I literally froze because the doorman come up and he went, "We've got this car, needs moving outside. Can you say this number plate and ask him to move it?"
It weren't anyone for a BJ, was it?
No. Luckily, it was actually. And he stood there. Luckily, he stood there because I went, "Okay, I'll do it in a minute." Did the next record. And he's going, "Are you going to?" And I went, "Yeah." Oh, God, I can't do it. I literally had to get the doorman to talk on the mic for me. And I literally turned it down and he went, yeah. Anyway, after, I don't know what it happened, but after a bit, first time I used the mic, I just went, I said something and I heard myself and I went, "Oh, I don't say no too bad." That was it then. I was all right after that. But back then, because I struggled underneath with a little bit of anxiety, when I talked, sometimes the words would come out
Different.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'd notice it.
Hey,
But
do you reckon?
unfortunately, no one else did because no one really listened to the DJ
Do you
anyway.
reckon Rick was the first person in the world with anxiety back then? It's a long time ago, weren't it?
Thanks, mate. Oh, funny. Absolutely hilarious.
Okay, so How'd you end up making a name for yourself around Birmingham then? Because
So-
you've played at like Slag, Dusk Till Dawn, Hush.
So I
mean, they were early 90s.
I
weren't
went back
they?
to. I actually got a Thursday night residency in Redditch at a place called Rackets. Played there for about a year, and I was doing all right. And then the Friday and Saturday night DJ, he was from down south or something. I think he got a little bit worried that I was quite popular. And the next thing I know, he's asking me, I've got this club down in Southampton that want to DJ for 2-3 nights, decent money. You get the owner has I think he had a 4-story house. He had 3 stories, and then the bottom was a flat, a self-contained flat. He says you can stay there and for free or minimal cost.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. It was only a bit wet, still wet, but I thought, yeah, let's have an adventure. So I went and did that for a year, came back because I missed Birmingham. Literally, I walked into within a few weeks, the guy that was scared that I was going to take over his Friday and Saturday, he'd gone back. He had to go and take my place down in Southampton.
Back in Southampton.
And I was in Rackets Friday and Saturday. And then back then I met a guy called Richard Williams, and he said, after the set finishes at 2, we're going to go to Birmingham. There's a place called Tintin's. Do you want to come? And I'm like, okay. He says it's a gay club. So he said, but obviously straights can go in. It's a straight mixed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right then, yeah. Went in there, amazing. Music, pianos, really happy, really good vibe in there. And I just thought, I love this music. And then I started looking at the labels, and I realised that while I was down in Southampton, I kept buying lots of records. I didn't fucking play any of them. I just bought them. And I realised that the records that they were playing, I'd already got. And I was like, oh, I love this. So I went back to a Rackets and I said, let's do this music on a Friday. And it proved really popular. So we ended up doing it. And then again, after Tintin's finished, we went to first couple of times I went to West End Bar.
Yeah.
At 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was open till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And
how did you manage to last that long, Rick?
I think it was a thing called Speed.
Shock.
Yeah, I know there was other stuff going on, but we only had like a little ball of Speed, and it
Bombing.
Kept you
Bomb
going.
that.
That's it.
Get that in you.
That's all we did. And I'd stand there, and literally the whole time I was there, I was like, watch it. Every time a new track come on, I was like, what's that? Right. Noted it, like, and then I'd go visit hard to find records, and which was not in the warehouse. It was up the second floor of the building next to it back then. Because again, I'm 55, you know, I'm old.
Yeah.
I was there when it was built.
When it was foundations.
And I'd find the tracks, and then I started shifting through and finding white labels and just playing them. And that's how I started building up a record. But when we used to go to West End Bar, there was a guy called Dave Lee. I don't know if you...
I've heard of Dave Lee. Yeah.
Dave Lee. Well, he was the main DJ on the Saturday, and he'd book all the other DJs. Nick Rafferty and Chad had played there, and a few others. But they were playing like a more harder vibe. And I was like, oh, you know, doing the old, I'm a DJ as well kind of thing. And he must have took pity on me, because he said, well, no one wants to do the graveyard shift anymore, 10 till 2 o'clock, and 12 till 2 in the, like, because everyone used to go at 6 o'clock, and then by 10, 11, they'd all
Dwindling away. Yeah.
So he says, you can do that set if you want. I was like, okay. So I just started playing what I was playing and it started getting popular. And then gradually I just got in with, and then he left and I took over. So that was pretty much how I started with the West End Bar thing. So
what was the Birmingham nightlife like at its peak for you? What were the peak clubs for you?
The
Even DJing, just
no. The thing I liked about Birmingham back in the 90s, the late 90s, before it changed in the 2000s, was everyone had their avenue. You'd have your you'd have your mainstream clubs, you'd got your underground clubs, you got your gay scene, and you'd got hard house, and you got jungle used to be at the big
Q club.
Q club.
Yeah.
So you'd have everybody knew their place.
You knew where you were going.
Yeah, and everyone had their own custom.
Mm.
When it changed in the 2000s was when everybody started doing multiple rooms, multiple music, and then it was all saturated. Then it got more, and it just lost its uniqueness.
Yeah.
Birmingham was a unique ecosystem.
We go on about how fucking great Birmingham was all the time.
Yeah, it was definitely
Definitely underrated for the clubbing scene.
Fucking unreal.
You know, London and Manchester get a lot of fucking
praise,
lot of flowers, don't they? And Birmingham gets overlooked
and
all the time.
obviously in 96, 97 was when I started finding Speed Garage
time area,
and that's where I was starting to differ from everybody else.
Yeah,
because it was the bass line in the Speed Garage tracks that basically went, oh, it sounds like jungle, but it's slower.
yeah,
That's okay. I don't mind. I'll play it.
Well, that's where Van Alden got his influence from, weren't he?
Mm.
When he first made
Spin Sugar.
Yeah, Spin Sugar, and there was another one he did. And that's what I've said it before, but he said it in an interview that he took his inspiration for the bass line from the jungle scene.
Didn't he do You Don't Even Know Me as well?
You don't know me. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Was he?
He's done he's done loads, hasn't he?
He's just a genius with his fucking sound, isn't he?
But yeah, so that's it.
So what do you reckon was the peak of Birmingham now, club wise? In your
Well, it's got to be then 98, 99, really.
Any clubs in particular there?
Well,
what was the one you were most excited if you were just going out yourself without DJing? Like,
I didn't go.
No,
I didn't go out clubbing.
What?
This was the
DJing
thing.
after that.
I literally DJ'd everywhere, so it was like I was there, but I wasn't.
But you never experienced that.
I wasn't ever that side. And to be honest with you, that's when I go back to when I say about the anxiety. I'll tell you a story from the West End bar. It started at 6 a.m. and then sometimes you'd go all night and you'd end up there. But sometimes if I was tired or something like that, I'd go and have a nap or a sleep, and I'd turn up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and just be there. Anyway, I was prepping for my set, and my hand was shaking, and somebody saw my hand shaking, and they were like, "Well, what you had then?" and I was like, I haven't had anything. I said, I've just literally got up and I've come here. And it was the first time that I've noticed the anxiety had come out. I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't in the pit of my stomach but it had come out in a visual where my hands were actually shaking. And I think my confidence grew from being behind the decks. And I think that's why I kind of kept clubbing away from not clubbing. More. I preferred to
behind the decks than in the
I
crowd.
preferred it behind the decks, which is why you probably found me always behind the decks. Always.
Do you not regret not having that? I mean, we go on about like bakers, Studi bakers.
I don't know, because one of the things that people have always said that. Well, one of the things I'm pride myself on is I've been able to go cross genre. I've been able to mix. I can mix pretty much any kind of music, and it's down to the rooms that I'm in, and because I've witnessed from being behind the decks, every room, I've seen every crowd, I've seen every reaction, I've been able to. My brain has basically said, right, that's a great song, that will work. You can use that here and use that there. When I moved to weddings, again, it was a new thing, but I got into straight away. I was confident in it because I knew what my ability was. So it was kind of, I always had that persona. I think I always hid behind Ric James. It was always Ric James, Ric James, you're Ric James. But actually, inside, I was me, Richard,
Yeah.
because that's actually my name,
That's your government
and that's what I
name.
actually prefer now.
Yeah.
I prefer to be called Richard. People still call me Rick, and I literally go, I'm Richard. And
The thing is,
it's
you can't go fucking 37 years DJing as Ric James and expect people to come up to you and go, all right, Rich.
No.
How you doing, Richard?
I didn't actually. I was literally, because my first actual DJ name was Rickster.
Okay, yeah.
So people used to call me Rickster, but that was basically, I think, because I played garage, speed garage or UK garage. So Rickster kind of fitted in with that kind of layer of music. And
had to grow out of it quickly because
I
that's
did,
more of a kiddie one in it when you first make a name.
Because when the bass line came in, you'd go into the 2000s. When the bass line came, and I came back after my son was born, I came back as Ric James then.
Yeah.
So I did Ric James for the next 25 years. And then for the last 5 years being on doing my own thing, it's just been Richard James, Up to Scratch Entertainment or Up to Scratch DJ, whichever.
Earning more money that way.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Cost you more in equipment, but
Yeah.
Well, you get that back.
and it's more of a fucking ball ache and you're there for 5 hours, not one.
Yeah. It's a different kind of.
Do you enjoy it as much?
We'll get to that bit in a bit. We're gonna.
All right, boss.
You know.
We're
He's had to go at you, not me.
I know, yeah. Have a go at him. I like it when you have a go at him. It's more fun.
Right, just before that, then we're just gonna have a quick break.
Okay. Don't worry about that, Mickey.
While you're dropping your phone. What tune you got for us?
So one of mine this week, Wayne
on, then.
Scott Fox, The Way You Look at Me. Sexy as fuck as
Look
well.
how happy he is
I
because he's
am.
got his tune on.
You don't let me put many on.
Important.
It's always this week based on those. This week Criminal Records. This week based on those. This week it's on Criminal Records. I might think, fucking hell, it's my show as well.
Get yourself a label. Let's do it.
Enjoy it.
I'm leaning on the pillar by the stairs. You're acting like you're busy over there. But every time I turn to grab my drink, I catch you right before you even blink. It's heavy and it's hanging in the air. It's the way you look at me, like there's somewhere else we're supposed to be. Yeah, the way you look at me, but you're locked in place and I've lost the key. Just a look, just a lean. Tell me exactly what you mean. I check my phone to pass a bit of time. I'm waiting for a reason or a rhyme. You're halfway through a circle of your mates, but staring like you're daring us to wait. I'm steady, but I'm crossing every line. It's the way you look at me, like there's somewhere else we're supposed to be. Yeah, the way you look at me, but you're locked in place and I've lost the key. Just a look, just a lean. Tell me exactly what you mean. The ice is melting down inside the glass. I'm wondering if we're gonna let it pass. You're looking like you got a lot to say, but neither one is moving either way. Just a look. Yeah, it's just that look. It's the way you look at me. It's the way you look at me. Are you
Welcome back to the Ranting Raving podcast with myself, Wayne Scott Fox, Mickey Williams, and Richard James.
Richard. Richard James.
He said he likes to be called Richard.
I do.
But is James your surname?
Was
Or
it
is
your
that
middle
your
name?
middle name, government middle name?
Do you want?
The fucking truth will be nice.
Okay, so I was born Richard James Richards.
Richard Richards.
I was
Dick
Richard.
James Dick.
Dick Dicks.
Dick James Dicks.
And do you know what? I went to
yeah, Dick Dicks.
I went to school with a Robert Roberts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so mad, honestly. But yeah, I dropped the Richards. I took on my stepdad's name, and then when my son was born, I dropped his name and just became Richard James.
Okay.
So you actually, Richard James, you lads follow the name James?
So yeah, so it was Jack James and that. And
Yeah, because obviously my name is not Scott Fox.
No.
My son's not got Scott Fox as his name.
no. So it was like I said, it was yeah. I just became a James. I just thought I'm starting my own family, so I'm now a James.
I know people think
You're
that
the
Wayne
head
Scott,
of the James family then.
I am.
but people think that Wayne Scott Fox is my real name.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
Right, so before the break, we touched on...
Derek.
Yeah, Decker. We touched on West End Bar
Derek-
just before the
Derek.
break. So that obviously become a big part of your DJing story. Do you want to
Well, yeah.
tell us about that? Elaborate on how you got involved and
I am.
your period
I
of
am
time
known.
there.
I am known for the West End Bar, and actually the speed garage that we used to play there became a genre. It was, can you play some West End Bar music?
Bit like niche.
Well, yeah. Well, they tried
Got
to
any niche?
see. They tried to take it because
Right,
they.
didn't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, same. Because they tried to take the mantle on after, because people would come up to me and they go, "Can you play some niche music?" And I'm like, "What are you on about?"
You want what you on about, man?
And they're going, yeah, speed garage. I wasn't niche. Niche was
4-4.
was 2000 onwards, not before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was always a grind. It was always like, okay, it's West End Bar.
Weren't you Chip Charlie's?
I was Chip Charlie's. I was Dusk Till Dawn. I was this is yeah. So once I started playing at the West End Bar, and I got this sound, I started playing at lots of other venues. There was Hush, Dusk Till Dawn, Unit 11.
Yeah, we'll get onto that one next.
That's a good one.
But Chip Charlie's is
Chip Charlie's was big, but that was a little bit later. Yeah, Chip Charlie's was brilliant. It was really good, and it was that vibe. It was all that vibe. It was speed garage and UK garage. It was like a mixture. Yeah, that's what I mean. These genres of music all came into fashion.
Yeah.
And they didn't really leave Birmingham, because if you think of a Birmingham sound,
Yeah.
it's that.
Even at its worst, there's still reunions in there for the speed garage sound and the bassline sound.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no weekly things now, but you know, even at its shittiest part, you still have reunions every other month for some club or other.
I think that was one of the
Or
things.
some fuckers retiring and they're doing one last party.
It's like when
That
you say
becomes the 10th.
it's a fashion, it becomes the Birmingham sound to me. It's kind of like a lifestyle for people.
Yeah.
It becomes part of them,
Music
doesn't it?
is sort of fashion, isn't it? You have a genre that will come up and everybody fucking, whoa, what's that? And then people who go to them nights get too old and don't go no more, and then he just dies.
Because before I joined the army and I was with Emma in Wales before I married her and stuff, I think Jade had just been born. And Emma gave me an ultimatum. It's fucking me or the music.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Wow.
Me or the music? I went, shut the fuck, behave
So
yourself.
when did the divorce go through?
I never married her until after. I never married her until I was in
Not
the army. Yeah, but she said to me, fucking, it's me or the music. And I just started laughing. How can you give someone that ultimatum? She went, I can't deal with it. You've got music on all the fucking time.
Yeah.
All the time. But the crazy thing is when Jade used to cry and stuff, or when she wanted to go to sleep, we'd put her in a bouncer in front of the fucking speaker and she'd go, fucking gone. How mad's that?
because they heard it inside the belly and it used to calm them, probably something like that.
And now Jade's music fucking mad.
Is it the right music though?
Yeah, she's into some cool stuff, Jade.
Yeah, I'll let her
Not
off.
fucking Ethan.
I'll let her off. No,
Not even.
my Jasmine loves K-pop. It's like, why?
It's disheartening, isn't it?
Yeah,
You want them to follow in your footsteps. I'm like, oh my God.
both my kids not interested. It's like never.
You
mind.
just want to fucking smack him around the head, don't you?
He's desperate for his lad to like football. And
Oh,
he's
right.
just not interested. at all.
no.
Breaking his heart.
Hate it, man.
Oh.
Literally hate it. Like it's
Yeah.
almost fucking.
Because you're Liverpool, in you?
I'm Liverpool, and my son's Liverpool, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's probably
He'll wear the shirt.
He'll sit with me and he'll go, yeah, Liverpool, but he's not really interested.
I'm lucky Ethan is a Wolves fan. I'm lucky with that. But that's as far as it'll go.
There's fucking grounds for adoption in my house, to be honest. Honestly, fucking just does me fucking nutting. Like,
He's heartbroken by it. Not upset.
I can see.
Like,
Look at that
he's
face.
so like,
Oh my God, he's don't cry.
I'm trying not to. Just, I'll be honest, I think it's my own fault as well.
why?
Right,
I pushed him into it too early.
right.
We need to Warsaw.
I had him down at fucking Soccer Stars down, when they did the kids things on the 5-a-side.
Season ticket at Warsaw.
He was only fucking 3 and I
Is
took
that,
him down
is
there.
that instead of one of them things
You know
used
what I
to
mean?
put?
I tell you, I took him down there and he was, and then he had 5 years with me at Warsaw as a season ticket holder. Took him down there every week, and when he was little, obviously he'd watch 20 minutes and then he's bored.
Okay.
So he'd be like, I'll just sit down and just watch Dad's phone for a bit. And then in the end, he was coming just to watch the phone.
That's it. That's
That was
the,
it.
the ultimate.
Alfie only come for a fucking hot dog.
The ultimate daddy move. Just
Yeah.
watch my phone for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the match, man. I ain't got time for this.
Going back to the West End bar, we go on about all the time how I don't think that the youth of today can witness and experience a real atmosphere in a venue. They haven't got that.
No, because of phones.
And the music, I think the music's different. So,
Yeah.
what was the atmosphere like on a big night in the West End bar? Paint a picture for the younger crowd who never experienced that and never experienced that era compared to how it is now.
It's really hard to explain, really, because everybody you speak to from now who was there, they all go, "Oh, you could never get that back. That was the best times and stuff like that." I think the best times. I think you talked to Chad about it. I think you were saying about was it the drugs or was it the music?
It's both.
And it was both. It was both because, and back then, DJs were properly watched. Like there'd be people like seeing what you were doing, and I was one of them. I used to go and watch DJs and go what they got and all that kind of stuff. Nowadays, no one gives a fuck.
They don't do
Oh,
that.
Rick swore.
That's a Brummie coming out in him, not the Redditch.
No, they don't. They don't give a
They
fuck.
don't care, the
And,
fuck
and,
they
and
don't.
they're more concerned about getting a selfie.
Yeah.
Like look at
me with the DJ.
Look what we're doing right now. And it wasn't like that back then. Drugs helped, but the music was what brought everybody together.
Here's a question for you. Did drugs elevate the music in your system, or did the music elevate the drugs in your system?
The latter. The latter.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The music blew your fucking mind.
It was the
didn't
music that basically
The drugs kept you going, but the music,
Give you
yeah.
the buzz.
the drugs give it that extra fucking
But
variation in sound, didn't it, as well?
everybody now is still listening to that music, and they still have memories of that music. So at some point, yes, the drugs were great, and they enhanced everything, but actually the music stuck. So that feeling that you hear a song now, and all of a sudden you're going, I remember that. I remember, and it will ignite some memories in you.
In
It
your
will
brain,
go,
yeah.
I remember
Again,
that
I've-
night. I did
I've
that
said
night.
this before.
I remember that night.
Paul
So-
Van Dyke
so
for
it's-
an angel, man. I know exactly where I was standing
Yeah,
first time I heard that.
and that's it. So the music is the memory. The drugs was the feeling.
Yeah.
So music.
Speaking about memory, when people say that they're filming events and stuff for memories, in my head, that's just a case of, look, that's no different to you scrolling through your feed. It's a 3-second thrill. A real memory is in here.
It's permanent.
It'll
Yeah,
be
it
there
is.
He's in here.
And that's what I'm saying to you. You play a song now, and somebody won't go on a phone to find out when they first heard that song or remember where they first heard that
of course
song.
not.
They'll know it because
They'll
it's in your
remember
brain, and that's the thing. Every memory, even now, go on, take a photo of us, and I'll go.
The same when people
I'll remember it.
when they're at concerts as well, and they're filming the concert, and it's like just experience it, man.
Buy the DVD.
I went to.
It's going to be on
I went to-
YouTube anyway.
I went to see the Prodigy a few weeks back,
Yeah.
and there was somebody in front of me, just that all night long. Literally, the whole thing was just.
If I'm at one of them like Prodigy, I'll take a photo at the beginning of the night just to go fucking at Prodigy, waiting for him to come on. That's it. Yeah, you ain't seen the fucking film again.
I filmed it through my eyes because I was the production. The music was great, and I love the music, and the crowd were fantastic, and I felt the crowd.
Yeah.
But like I was saying to you, I felt it more behind the decks than I did in front of it. And when I went to a concert, it was the same thing. I didn't feel the same connection.
Yeah.
Being watching Prodigy, but I loved the production, the whole thing. I just literally stood there. I was watching, and I was just watching what they were doing.
It's insane,
and watching
isn't
it, and the lights, the way the light. And again, that probably goes back to
I've
when I
been
first
twice.
started.
Yeah.
First started
Twice
in
to
clubs.
Prodigy, and fucking they're just all unreal experiences, man.
And you're hearing the music, but you're not going to be going.
Yeah, you just fucking.
You're just there going, wow.
What the fuck? Yeah.
And I was doing this with the crowd, and I was just watching the crowd, and they were absolutely loving it. And that to me was a memory. That
I'd
to
love
me
to
was
do
like,
like
I
a
remember it for
fucking-
that, not for.
You know, you do your market research surveys. I'd love to go to people and ask them, you know, the ones who film the clubs and the concerts and stuff, and go, how many times since you've done that, say it was a concert 5 years ago, how many times have you watched it?
Yeah.
They don't
'Cause I
upload
guarantee-
it. They upload it to social media and
They
gone.
wouldn't have watched it again. So fucking experience it, man, and live it.
And why would you have 20 same pictures in your phone?
That's women in it.
That's every woman.
Oh, really?
And Chris Kay.
Oh, come on. Leave him alone.
Mate, Chris he's definitely fucking taking 20 pictures before he
No.
posts one of
But
himself.
but what I'm saying is it's the same picture every week,
Yeah.
no matter what club,
It's a different outfit.
where it is.
Different outfit, the same leg
just the
bend.
same
leg
picture.
bend.
And it's like,
Same one. And
what are you actually saving that for? When are you going to go back in your life?
yeah.
Are you going to be 70 years old going,
Look back, look at it.
look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
me. Oh, look, that was me.
That was me in the bogs
hang
at
on.
fucking Subway.
Oh, that was the week after that. And it's all the same,
It's the same fucking
the same
picture every
picture.
week, yeah.
just different clothes.
You don't need them.
You don't.
You definitely don't need to fucking record a concert.
But old people, me, we just remember the time.
Okay. Well, because we're talking about memory again still on it, was there any nights at West End Bar that still stick in your mind now? You know, whether it's chaos, funny moments, celebratory appearances, near disaster, anything you want. One that sticks in your mind. Your memory's not that fucking good. Maybe you should have filmed it.
Even
Before you do
do
that,
you
what
want
was- what was- I never went to West
Are we,
End
are we
Bar.
talking drug stories here as well?
Whatever you
Anything you
want,
want.
mate, yeah. But
Okay.
before you answer that one,
Go on.
what was the crowd like in West End Bar? Because it was a place I never went. Was
So-
it like a rough crowd?
Yeah. So you had
Or was it your...
See, when I first went in there, it was moody.
Yeah.
First time I went there, it was moody, but that was because it was 6 a.m. in the morning. Everyone was literally
Sunk in the seats
Sunk
and
in the
stuff like.
seat. And I think that's why the music I played resonated, because it brought everybody back up.
Yeah.
And it kind of just make everyone a bit more, because they were playing hard house, or they were playing just this music that never went anywhere. It just was like change of a beat, or they put a clap in it, and that was the change. And it was just constant. And
Do you think hard house is shit?
No, I love Hard Hat. There was some really good tracks.
See how he looked at me then?
No, there's some really good tracks, but what I'm saying is it was just monotonous. At the time, it was just monotonous. It didn't actually go anywhere. And that's always been.
Here we go. I'm going to sit back and watch this discussion.
I think a lot of people say that about, like he does about tech house, the type of tech house that I like. He says it don't go anywhere. And I'll go, you're not listening right then because it goes everywhere.
No, and I'm not arguing with you about that. What I'm saying to you, at that time, when I went in there, my brain wasn't registering what was going on with the music.
Yeah.
I just found it very monotonous. And my brain could hear was
you get the
same drum beat.
You get the same thing with techno as well. Everyone goes, it's just boom, 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 and it's not. There's fucking so much goes on.
Yeah, but the problem is people... and this is one of the things that I'm trying to put into my studio is the fact that people react differently to different things, and they understand it differently as well. When you hear music, that's why so many people have so many different choices of music because they hear it different to the way you were. I'm not saying any music is shit.
Yeah,
there is shit music out there, but I'm not saying
it's only shit to you.
Yes, exactly.
Shit sells. Yeah. What shit to you? Somebody else is going to bounce around the room to it.
And I'm not knocking it. And you can't say I'm knocking it because I play every single genre out there.
You play Gabba?
I don't play Gabba. No, you're right.
Is Gabba shit?
It's probably too fast for me at the time.
But again, it's shit to you. But there's 30,000 standing in front
what
of
about Wigan Pier stuff
in Amsterdam when
that's
they have the
right,
festivals
because that's quite
there.
lively, isn't it? I see. There's Gabba and there's Wigan Pier, and it's kind of like it's just a different way of expressing.
What
music.
genre is Wigan Pier? It's not Wigan Pier, is it?
Happy
like
hardcore.
Bouncy
Is it?
No, it's bouncy hard house.
You bounce.
Yeah, it's bounce. Yeah,
bouncing.
See,
Wigan Pier.
where the fuck do all these fucking
Donk.
genres come from? Come on, now.
I've got a question.
Honestly, donk fucking.
Don't interrupt me.
Go on. Right, sorry to briefly interrupt the show, but I want to tell you about our Patreon. You can join us on patreon.com/the Ranting and Raving pod. Tiers start from as little as £3, where you'll get access to all of our Patreon shows, which aren't public, the complete back catalogue. You'll get a load of DJ mixes, and you get early access to the public shows as well. As I said, tiers start from £3, and any support we can get from you lot to keep the lights on here would be greatly appreciated. Now enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, so you play every genre? Yeah?
Mainstream genre.
Have you played every Birmingham genre?
Pretty much, yeah.
Have you played deep tech?
Oh, no, then I haven't, have I?
Why?
Because
you don't even know what it is.
Deep tech, I don't, what the fuck is it?
It's not. It's not. It's a made-up genre.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, so he's just tricking me.
No, everyone's calling this what I know is tech house.
Right.
And I've known it as tech house
since
the beginning of time.
Someone said this too. Actually, now you've said it. Yeah.
We covered it on the show.
Deep tech, yeah.
Fucking not even a genre.
It's not a genre, is it?
No, it's fucking
That's right. I remember
bizarre.
on the show. Yeah,
if you'd have said yes, then I'd have fucking loved it.
Got any deep tech? No.
I'd have loved it if you'd gone,
off.
yeah, I've played that loads of times.
No.
I'd have gone, wanker.
So you've got, piano house, deep house, bassline house.
Tech house.
So many
Organ house.
different.
There's loads of subgenres of house.
So many house versions, but it's still the same.
Same
drum
beat,
beat.
yeah, same drum beat, just the sound
just
that's used.
It's just
within
created
that
different.
genre.
It's speed and samples.
Yeah,
that
so you've
sort
got
of
your different BPMs and you've got your different how it's created, how that sound comes
Really
out.
funky, tribal.
So
there's fucking
everyone
loads,
just
man.
sticks a name on it and goes, "That's what that is."
Jacking house.
But you know, to me,
It's house.
it's just house.
It is just house.
It's just all of it.
And-
every bit of it, whether you're on jacking, deep, fucking tribal, minimal, it's all house because you can play it all in the same set.
Yeah. R&B,
if you want to.
R&B, drum and bass,
Yeah.
house, reggae, garage.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. There's five to me,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And
Everything
then
else that comes in between that, or how many people want to put different words in front of it.
subgenres under the
It's just-
same umbrella. That's all it is. But if you ask me to play a house set, and let's say
I
I play
remember the story now. Tempest.
That's
You
it,
put
yeah.
deep.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sets him off. I ask everybody who comes on.
If I had to play a house set and you said to me, a 2-hour house set, now if you're playing it on vinyl, you're probably going to get 20 records in, because don't forget they're 6-7 minutes long.
Yeah.
I guarantee from the beginning of the set to the end, there'll be about 4 or 5 genres in my set across the board.
Yeah.
It won't just be a full funky house set.
But
I'm
that's
playing
what.
a house set.
But this is why I was never normal anyway. But I was never I was never the norm, and I think I didn't get certain bookings because they knew that I was never going to stick to the same genre.
Yeah.
Because I physically can't. Because once I hear the same thing after so long, I have to go
change it yourself.
But also, it's reading the crowd.
But yeah,
So if you're playing the same stuff and you see them getting bored of the same stuff, you start changing.
This is where music has changed to me, because back then you'd get 2 hours.
Yeah.
You get 2 hours.
You
get 2 hours. And you'd get a certain time, and you knew back then that if you had 2 hours at the start, the kind of music that you needed to play at the start, you couldn't play what a main set would play.
You got your warm up,
or your end set. You'd warm it up, and you'd literally play stuff that wasn't as popular, but it was just to create the vibe, to get it going. So back then you could have 2 hours, and you could go on a journey in 2 hours. You could play half an hour of you could either go straight in and go and bring them down, and then take them back up at the end, or you could just build them up slowly.
The hour sets, you don't have time to do that.
Well,
You've just got to play.
I've seen people with 20-minute set.
20
20 minutes?
He told me.
I wouldn't fucking go.
I got asked to play Nottingham, and they told me my set was 10 till 10:20.
I wouldn't go.
Fuck off. And that's what I said. No.
We won't mention any names, but Michael Felton texted me the other month.
I love that.
Yeah, Felton ain't had a mention for a while, has he?
Has he not?
No,
Oh well, I'm happy to say.
Let's go.
Anyway, he texted me and he went to me. He went, "Do you want to do a set?" And obviously, I haven't played in clubs for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And he went, "It'd be back to back with Clinton." And I'm like, And I went, I thought about it, and I just thought, I want to play with Clinton.
Everybody wants to play with Clinton. Well, saying that, fucking hell.
Blood clot wrong with you.
Yeah, when I played at House of Legends, Clinton was on after me. And I was in a fucking mood because the fucking mixer blew me headphones up. My Sennheisers. And then, because they fucking blew me headphones up and it weren't working, the speaker, and I couldn't get the thing to play, the fucking room, gone. Right. Not one person in the room, so I was in a fucking mood. Then I managed to get about 150 people in. But I'm still in a stinking fucking mood now. Clinton's come on. How you doing? Yeah, good to see you. Do you want to go back to back? Do I fuck? I'm going home. But normally I'd have gone, yeah, of course, Clinton. I'd fucking love
Let's
to.
do it.
Do you know what I mean? Clinton, sure, innit? You'd love to.
Honestly, the sets me and him used to play together. We used to play on a Thursday at Kudos, or it might have been Chic.
Same
It was
thing.
the start of the Kudos Chic or whatever. And we used to play on a Thursday, and we used to play like 4 hour sets. And we used to go on a journey. Honestly, it was so good being his partner in crime, but it was kind of like, I've got to play better.
Great, isn't he?
I've got to play better than him. But then also it was kind of like what do you call it? Where you'd take your hat off and go, that was a great
We should
mixer.
get Clinton on it.
I've asked him. It's logistics.
Yeah.
He's Derby way in there.
Oh, let me talk to him. Clinton, you fuckwit. Anyway, back to slagging Felton off.
Oh yes. So anyway, so he inboxed me. He said, "Do you want to come back and have a set and everything like that?" And I'd only spoken to Clinton probably a few weeks before and said, "I've miss playing with you." I said, "I don't really miss clubbing, but I do miss the opportunity to have a." And I don't know whether maybe he's mentioned it to Felton, and Felton's gone, "Well, do you want to do a set?" Anyway, I've thought about it, and I've just thought, I don't want to. I really don't want
Why?
to. Why?
Yeah.
Because it's shit.
Felton shit.
No, he really wants some dirt, doesn't he? He really
I'll do it for you then, Felton, you shit.
he really wants me to stick it in him. Anyway, I just didn't want it. I wasn't into it. It's not my scene anymore. I'm 55 again. I keep mentioning it, but I am. I'm
How old's
55. Clinton's younger than me. He's 50. Is he? He might be 49.
Okay.
He's a few years younger than me. I don't know whether he's hit 50 yet. I don't think. Sorry, mate, if you're listening, but no, I don't think he's hit 50 yet. He might have done it secretly, like.
Because Dave, when Dave, like you, the kind of, and you were obviously playing a lot more than Dave, but when Dave come in around that same time, Dave was saying some of the stuff he used to play in his sets, didn't he? Just he'd never stick to one genre.
No.
Completely.
I saw it. I heard him.
He was dropping some of the stuff he was dropping in. I was like, he said, but do you still love it?
Yeah.
Love it. You couldn't get away with that now.
You have to be. I believe you still have to be. This is probably why I love weddings and I love private parties, because they're booking me for a reason, or it's an agency or stuff like that. But you get to learn about the client and what they want, and then you can create that vibe for them. And one of the sayings that I've always said, I say it now, is sometimes you don't know what you want to hear at a party until the DJ plays it.
Yeah.
So you might go to a party with certain music in your head, thinking that's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
And then the DJ goes, bosh, and you go, fuck.
Have you ever done what that fucking video did the rounds on fucking social media? Turning down for what? And he dropped into ABBA.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Have you ever done that?
No.
When the guy went, turn it down for, and then ABBA dropped, he went, and he's all pissed off. Have you seen that video?
I have, yeah, I know. It's
brilliant,
wasn't that, it was a famous guy as well, wasn't it?
I don't know if he's famous, but it's fucking
It's
hilarious.
brilliant, isn't he?
Have you never done anything like that?
I have, but I do little bits, but never that random. Not that random.
Do you play country music?
I quite like it.
Right, so if you were
but
booked,
I don't feel I don't. I'll play anything. Let's get this right. If the client wants it, if he tells me the kind of tunes that he likes or they like, sorry, I'm genderizing it there. If whatever they want, I will play it.
have a word of
We'll
him.
come back to that bit.
Have a word of him. Fucking dumb genderizing. Oh, politically correct. Fuck off.
What's wrong with
Right,
that?
last question.
Hang on.
Go on.
We haven't finished the Fallon story yet.
Yeah,
go on
back
then,
to
go on.
Fallon.
Go on.
Go on.
Keep
Dish,
sidetracking.
dish the dirt on that fucking prick.
No. I basically said, just to put him off, I went 300 quid. And then the next morning I got a text back going, I'm fucking paying 300 quid. It's only for 30 minutes. And I just kind of, and I nearly text back kind of, I'm fucking playing for 30 minutes anyway, but I didn't. So I'm telling you now, I'm not playing for fucking 30 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
He watches these, you know.
It is boring. I know Felton watches, yeah. It is boring now, you know. An hour ain't long enough anyway, but when they chuck you back to back with someone as well, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, ideally, you want to play for a minimum of an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know, but 2 hours is about
Bushwhackers give
right
you 2 hours.
for a journey, isn't he?
I play for 2 hours of Bushwhackers.
Yeah. Well,
They did 2 hour sets of Bushwhackers.
But all the clubs before, you go Tintins, everyone had a 2 hour set.
everyone
didn't
it was all 2 hours.
Everyone had
It was
2
They
hours
should
sets.
do that because you find these days
they?
as well.
Boring.
See, when I go and DJ, let's say I'm DJing at House of Legends and I'm on the terrace or whatever, I'll be there a good 30, maybe an hour before, and I'll listen to that DJ set to make sure I don't play a single fucking tune he has played.
Yeah.
Right? But if you've got an 8 hour night with 8 fucking DJs on, you're going to get the same tunes played 2 or 3, maybe 4 times.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
Well, what? I think we talked.
you
I think we talked
You
about.
are.
You are.
You are.
I think we talked about it the other night. I think what you got to remember is there's only one USB, isn't there? And there's like 15 tracks on there, and then every DJ that turns up just plays that one USB.
No, you are.
I don't think you will, because when we used to do Sunday Central, they used to have 2 hour sets there.
Yeah.
You didn't.
That's a 2 hour set. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
I've been to events, I'm not going to say whose they are, and I've heard the same song 3 fucking times by 3 different DJs. Because the DJ doesn't know it's not been played. So he
Yeah,
thinks,
of
I'm
course.
going to play this night, it's sick.
The one
It's been
yeah,
played twice.
The one thing I said to
You can't go to a garage event either without hearing them 5 times.
Do you see what I mean?
Because they'll play the same fucking
the
big ones.
one advice I gave to LJ Elian.
Yeah.
when he first started out.
Yeah, because you was his mentor, weren't you?
Yeah, he was planning his sets.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He was planning them like down to the last minute.
Yeah.
And it was like, and I just said to him, I says, you know, you're planning your sets, and he was like, yeah. And I went, what happens if the DJ before you plays your third song last? What are you going to do? And he went, oh yeah. And he's
the only time I ever
he took
planned
it from that, and now he says he's got everything.
The only time I
and
ever
he'll just
planned a
play
set
off
is if I was doing a mix.
Yeah.
Then I know where I want them on the mix.
Yeah,
That's
and the
time.
radios, or sometimes I put
But
them on
what
the
I'd
radio.
also do, I'd have, like, back in the day with a vinyl, you know, you could fit 80 records in your bag, couldn't you? So I'd have the warm-up stuff at the front, not like in order I'm going to play it, but
Yeah.
I know there's 20 records there that I can play, 5 of them for the first bit.
I'll section
And
mine
then your
in
next-
20 minutes.
My next pile would be the ones that follow the warm-up, and then the ones at the back would be the harder stuff. So you could just go through,
Mine were literally random. I just
pick them up everywhere.
throw them in, and just and you'd always see the thing. I think one of the things I reminisce about now is record labels, the labels, because when you hear a song now, my brain goes, "Do you remember that record label that was on?"
Yeah.
And you just see, and you can
Here's-
even see the ones where you've
Here's a question for you
drawn
then.
on them.
How many tracks did you have in your record bag that you didn't know the name, but you knew the sleeve?
Probably
Majority.
30%.
Yeah.
And the thing is with the white labels,
Yeah.
you had to
Draw something
or
on there.
say something on it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the song; it was just something you made. You
something
made
you
up
made up,
randomly.
but that you knows that song.
Or you'd do a little picture of a star with initial on it.
What
or
do you
something.
reckon's the worst era? Vinyl, CDs, or now digital USBs?
CDs.
Yeah. Because you have to,
CDs,
remember you used to
yeah.
fucking burn them, then make yourself
Write
and write all the
something on
tracks. And
Fuck me, ball ache.
big CD wallet, you're fucking opening it and you've written all the, because you've written it and it's
And all
hot.
your CDs used to fall out.
Smudge.
I think
Open
I got.
your CD
I think
one,
I got.
half of
I
them
think
was
I
on the
got one of
bastard
them.
floor.
I think I got one of them CD printers in the end, and
hated
it
the
took
CD.
about 4 hours.
Yeah,
It
to
took about an
print
hour
it.
to do the CD. Well,
Put
10
10
minutes to
tracks
do
on
that,
there.
and then it was like to type the.
Oh, but then you had to print them twice just in case you wanted to play
It's fucking hell.
one song off there
Yeah.
and, you know, the next one on the same
That's
thing.
it.
So there's 2 in each sleeve, and I remember writing them for fucking. I hated the CD.
Vinyl was probably the first thing that taught me about waveforms,
Yeah.
because I learned mixing by waveforms through vinyl. So the shadow and the light and the shadow would determine what information was actually on it. So you'd know when it was lighter at the start and then it dropped into something, or it was dark at the start and then it would drop into a break. It went lighter, and you'd know that was the break. So you'd work out that there was two sections before. So then all you had to do was mix those 2 sections into the last 2 sections of the other record,
one, yeah.
and that's how your brain.
Yeah.
That's how I used to go. Right, that's where and that's where I was heading. As long as I get to that point and I start, I know it's going to finish there and start there.
Isn't it strange the different ways that people learn? How did you first learn? What was your method of learning?
Listening.
Everybody listen.
Listening.
Fucking knobbing, eh?
Listening was the word.
Listening.
Listening. I
Fucking knob.
we're not even looking down at anything. Just
Yeah, but
eyes up.
like he said, you should use a. So for me to learn, I knew there was a minute intro tune, minute outro. So for me to learn to mix, I did the minute outro against the minute intro.
How did you cope when it changed to like 30-second?
We didn't back then. Do you know what I mean? So I learned to beat match just by doing them 1 minute, and that's how I got that. And then I went on to levels and understanding chops and everything else.
Did you ever play Untidy Dubs? Because that never had a break. It just
No.
Straight away through.
straight through. You've been looking. You've been like going. Where's the breakdown? Where's the breakdown?
But what I'm saying is, for you learn from the waveform. I learned from intro, outro, and he learned from listening.
Yeah. I just mixed.
Just come natural to me, like walking.
I'll tell you
did.
something about one of the things that I probably got booked on more than anything was the music I was playing, but it was also the way I put it together.
Yeah.
and people used to go to me because I'd come to Tempest when West End Bar. We'd go there at 6 o'clock. We'd all still be off our heads. At 9 o'clock, I'd be like, my set's at 10. I'm going, 9:15. I'd walk up off my head up to Tempest, walk in, go downstairs, wasn't it?
It was both. It's been both over the years.
Right.
Upstairs, you'd have come to us.
Went downstairs and it'd be like, right, Mickey, who was the guy? What was it?
Carl. Would have been Carl at the time.
Carl was there, wasn't it? And we used to go in and go, what's right? Where's all the new tracks? So get them all. Listening to them off your head, they all sound fucking great. I'll have them all.
Yeah.
And then what I'd do is I'd go back to the West End Bar, stick them in my record box, and play them.
Yeah.
Fucking
And people used to go,
10 minutes
"Well,
later,
how did you know? How did you know how to mix them? Because a lot of the DJs used to say to me, but I'd have to listen first to find out where
the drops
the
are.
drops are and all that. And I said, because I've just read the waveform and they're going like this. They're going, how?
Yeah,
So I used to
good trick,
literally, and I always remember there's a story about Sweet Like Chocolate. Do you remember Sweet Like Chocolate?
Fucking worst tune ever.
Well, it wasn't back then though. But because remember the West End Bar when I first played there was like it was more housey, more harder house, but speed garage and then bouncy speed garage, more quite up that kind of beat all the way through. And I always remember going up to Tempest, and Carl said, "Try this," and it was brown, chocolatey colour, and it was Sweet Like Chocolate. And I heard it, and I was like, "I quite like that. It's quite nice." Boom,
Worst
boom,
fucking track ever.
boom.
What do you think of it?
It did this thing in the
bits.
time, but
It was a vocal, wasn't
tell you
it?
something.
It was a vocal
I like
that
doing
So
now.
That
the
dun,
first time I
dun,
played
dun.
that was in the West End Bar, packed dance floor, and I'm like, oh, I haven't played this yet. Fucking boom, boom, boom. Bosh, everybody gone, literally gone.
Yeah,
And I was like, okay, well, I fucking like it.
yeah,
So the next week, did it again. Few people left, some stayed.
yeah.
And then within 6 weeks, everybody was asking me for
Yeah,
it.
when it got to the charts, everyone wants to know about it.
But
then.
it didn't chart. It
Like
was
a fucking-
it was an import, so it wasn't
Okay.
it wasn't one of those that it didn't come out for. I think it was about 6 months, 8 months, something like
Yeah,
that.
and then
when it did come
them
out,
same
it
people
cha-
who all disappeared, 6 months time,
well,
all coming asking for
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I was quite good like that. I used to hear tunes before they were good, like they became run of the mill, and everybody loved them. And that's one of the things I was also renowned for.
What genre is that?
What?
That's garage. It's
Sweet Like
two.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Just
It's-
garage.
It's garage.
Right.
Two step.
Just UK,
Do you know what I mean?
Two-step
Do you know what I
garage,
mean?
UK garage,
Do you know what I mean?
two-step garage,
Two
UK
step garage.
garage,
UK garage.
just fucking garage.
US
And
garage.
the debate starts.
See, US garage is house
Yeah.
Yeah, US
because
garage.
it's got 4/4 beat.
It's just house, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we need to move on. Unit 11 era.
Oh,
So you bopped around Birmingham doing your bits around there, hitting them clubs, but Wolverhampton had a
so I met
special little club,
Yeah,
didn't he?
I met a guy in the West End Bar. His name was John Atherton, and he introduced me. He said there was a guy looking for DJs for this illegal club in Wolverhampton,
And it was.
and it was, and it was owned by certain illegal fraction. We'll call it. We'll just leave it there. Anyway.
Oh.
I'm hoping to get one of them on, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dave.
The brothers?
Yeah. Dave knows them, so
The ones
Be
I'm
worth-
thinking of,
yeah,
the two brothers.
yeah,
it'd be worth having them on. It was Tony and Carl Johnson who owned the club.
I got some stories. Yeah, place, fucking hell. Anyway, Dennis was a doorman at Tintin's, and he was friends with he was around that area, and he knew all those. Anyway, Dennis had said to G, "Do you know any DJs that we can bring for Birmingham?" He asked me, and I said, "Yeah, I'll come over." Ended up being the resident. Played there 2 a.m. every week on a Saturday until it got raided. And
Where was he?
it was in a warehouse, a unit,
Like an industrial estate.
industrial estate, just on the outside.
In a warehouse?
Not far from here, actually.
They literally took it back to the old school days and just pulled the fucking
It
shutter
had-
down.
it had a-
going through that door, sound system at the other end, wasn't it?
It had a gas heater thing. It was totally, everything about it was illegal. You had scaffolding, and the DJ box was on the top of the scaffolding. And
Fuck off.
and you used to climb up a ladder.
How crazy is that?
It is fucking, honestly, we used to climb up a ladder, and you know how every
That's
That's a
fucking
90s
vinyl-
rave
Health and
shit.
safety would have just closed
Health
the
and,
lockdown
health
in
and safety was
before
out
they
of
got
out
through
of
the one door.
And you had different scaffolding all the way around, and there was little levels where the dancers would go, and they were just literally dancing in the middle of scaffolding, and the whole thing would rock. Honestly, it would rock, but it was amazing, and that it was great. Honestly, it was great. It was proper, yeah.
Do you think
Just great.
Proper is just the word,
Just
isn't it?
proper.
Proper.
Yeah, it was just that was my yeah, I loved it. And the story that I said to Mickey the other day was the fact that when it got raided, it was in the middle of my set, so they'd all come in proper like tractor taking out the doorway. And yeah. They proper raided it and literally closed the thing down. Come up. Arrested me, and obviously took my box of records and all the equipment and everything like that. And I had to get my records back. I literally had to write a letter to the chief constable of the West Midlands or Wolverhampton or wherever it was, and say, "Can I have my records back?" And obviously they let me go the next day. They asked me loads of questions: who booked you? What was sold in there and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I haven't got a clue, mate. I said, I used to get a booking from him, from him. And it was literally, I walk in, play my 2-hour set, I get my money and I'd go. I said, I'll come back to Birmingham. He was like, well, who ran it? I don't know. Obviously I knew. but
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
I was
tell
like,
them.
I don't know. No, I haven't got a clue. Did you see any drugs in there? No. But yeah, so they asked me loads of questions, and then literally the next day it was like, you can go. And I was like, well, what about my records? And they went, well, you're going to have to write and ask for them back.
Did you get them back?
I got them back in the end. I think it was
I
probably
bet it
three.
took fucking months though, didn't it?
It didn't actually take too bad. Three or 4 weeks, but yeah, I got them back. But
Still an inconvenience.
it was, yeah, luckily I used to go out with like 3 or 4 boxes of records because I didn't know what I was going to play at any one time, because like I said, I like to play a bit of everything. So I had 3 different styles of music in 3 different boxes. So
Yeah. So what was the crowd in Wolverhampton like compared to Birmingham? Or were they a similar crowd?
you're gonna ask me on that quick fire, aren't you? You're gonna say Wolverhampton or Birmingham? I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna say who's where's your listeners mainly from?
Wolverhampton.
That is Wolverhampton.
And Birmingham. They're the 2 main cities.
So in that case, then I'm going to sit on the fence and say both.
Warsaw's better.
Yeah, Warsaw.
Jesus Christ.
Any other stories from Unit 11 or?
Yeah, like I said, health and safety would have had because there was one of them gas heater things,
Yeah.
but it
Run
looked
on
like
Calagas.
it was one of those industrial
Not the
ones.
flame fucking one.
It was a flame one.
Fuck off.
It looked like the
With
back.
an open front.
Yeah, it looked like the back of an aeroplane, like the old the jet planes. Like it was literally that. And as you walked in and as you walked past, you
Fucking burn you.
Your trousers would burn. You'd walk in, you go, "Where the fuck I got that hole?" And it was like, honest to God, health and safety. That was probably the funniest thing in there. Was this, and people would literally, it would be there, and then like people would just be like round it like this. They'd be
Because they're loud as well, they are.
Yeah, you keep the place warm. What happens when everybody's
it was
warm?
and it was really
They all
hot.
drink more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was great. There is one other story, but I don't know if I should mention it. I don't know.
Yes,
okay,
you should.
Okay.
You should
So
definitely mention
I don't know his name, the DJ, but
Yeah, you do. Tell us.
no,
You
honestly,
do.
I can't remember his name, but I do remember the
Where
story he
for?
told me.
Where for?
Because he was from Stoke, and I can't remember actually what his proper name was, but
I
I
mean,
just
he's
knew.
from Wolverhampton or Birmingham. He's a local lad.
No, he was Stoke. He was Stoke. He was definitely Stoke. And he was telling me a story. He was saying, because he used to play later.
After you.
It was like the last.
Yeah.
I think
Graveyard.
it was about 6 till 8 or something. Anyway, it finished at 8 o'clock. I think it was 2. It was on from about 12 till 2. 2 was always where everyone was there. So, and that was the start. That was me playing the start. But yeah, this guy played 6 till 8, and at 8 o'clock, they told him he couldn't go, and that he had to carry on playing. And he was like, "I don't want to. I want to go." And they said, "No, we'll give you some more money and all that kind of stuff." And he said, "No, I'm going." Anyway, as he walked to go and get his records, there was a sound that sounded a little bit like a car backfiring.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he kind of went, "Oh."
How long do you want me to play for?
And he went, he actually, and he turned around and he went, "Actually, I can do it a bit. Actually, I think he ended up playing till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon
For free?
For free. No, I think they paid him some good money, but yeah, it was just that was his persuasion was this car backfiring. He just kind of went, "Okay, yep, I'll carry on." He ended up there till 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Fucked. Playing his songs on repeat.
Jesus, the same
set 5
same
times.
Yeah,
Right. You said that you're retired from that scene now.
I am.
Have you, though?
Yes.
So if there's somebody tried to pull you back in, there's nothing that could bring you back?
Not even if Felton paid you 300 quid.
And what if Clinton says, "Look, Rick, I really want to have one last set with you"?
Yeah.
So you're not fucking retired then, are you?
No, yeah. Well, I'm not retired
Are
from
you
I'm not
fucking
retired.
Tyson Fury?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm exactly Tyson. No, I'm not retired from DJing. I still love DJing.
Yeah.
It's not.
You won't take everyday bookings for the scene.
To me, the club is scene is dead.
Dead, isn't it?
And in that case, I'm dead to that scene. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Was there a specific moment you knew that you weren't really?
I'd probably been thinking about it
no
for a good year or so. I think it was the multiple reunions.
Yeah.
And it was literally, I probably could have handled it if it was like once a few months or once a six, but it was literally every week. And it was literally doing the same thing that we'd always do.
Yeah,
it was the same crowd.
One do one in
it was
Subway,
the same
one do
people
one in
doing
the other club.
the same drugs and looking exactly the same and telling you how great you are but then you'd hear them telling the next DJ, "Oh, you're great as well." And it was just like and they do it on Facebook. That's why I come off social media as well. It was all the same thing. It was just everybody saying the same thing to every single DJ, saying how much they love doing. You're like,
you can't love every fucking DJ.
You're just false.
Social media's bad.
It was very false.
Shit,
I'm off it.
And I just kind of got disheartened by the whole.
Was it a difficult
thing.
decision to leave it?
I think so, because I'd been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
But there was a set that I did, the last but one, with Clinton at the rooftop.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing. We couldn't have chose.
Is that for Felton?
Yeah, it was for Felton.
So he's not a prick then. You're not a dickhead, Felton.
No, we love you. Really. we love you really. Pay me 300 quid. But no, honestly, it was. If I finished then, I'd have been. It'd have been like, because it was like I can honestly say it was probably one of the best sets I've ever done with Clinton.
Yeah.
We just literally
Nice to finish on a high. Like.
You bounced.
We literally had everybody was there.
Yeah, he's up there, isn't he?
They're in our faces, and we were going bounce, and they'd bounce, and then we'd go bounce higher, and they'd bounce higher, and it was just that kind of vibe. We took them that way, we took them this way. We just literally, and me and him were just bouncing off each other as well, and it was just fantastic.
Have you played at the rooftop?
Yeah.
On the rooftop one?
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I did the
but then I did
summer parties with Dave, didn't I? That was
I did the one after, and that was literally my last one. And I should have finished the one before because I did that one, and it was still Clinton, it was still good, but it just
didn't have that buzz.
I didn't have that buzz, and I just thought to myself, I should have finished when I knew I was going to.
Yeah.
Why didn't I finish then? And it was just Yeah, but I loved it. Honestly, I still love the music. In bits. But one of the things that, like you were saying earlier about you always listen to music at home, and then you go out and play it. I never listen to music at home.
But this is the difference. See, Mickey doesn't. I never listened to. I mean, when I was younger, I used to love speed garage, bassline, organs, and I played what I liked. I do listen to it sporadically, but I'm very big into not listening to that music.
Yeah,
I love 90s R&B.
Yeah.
I'm very, very big into country music. Fucking love country music.
No, what I'm saying to you is I didn't listen to any music.
None.
I kind of did my music on the weekend. I'd download loads of music. I'd jump. I'd go.
You've got to listen to Summit.
Download, or whatever, or buy. I'd do that, and then I'd go out and I'd play them on the weekend, and that was
the time you heard it.
That was it.
What's that fucking tune you done with Paul that was about 7 minutes long? Remember?
There was Yellow Brick Road.
No.
And there was Fill Me In by Craig David.
No, there was a long one you did. I remember because I was there. Fucking hell. And that's when Paul introduced me to you.
I can't remember.
Fucking hell, it was long, man. Like 7 minutes. And how you talk about going on a journey, you made the tune like a journey with so many difference in it.
Yeah. But that's what, to me, that's how it, I wasn't into producing music. I don't know what, people keep asking me, how come you didn't do more music?
Yeah.
And it was like, because that wasn't my interest.
You were the DJ.
That wasn't my interest.
Yeah.
I liked putting the music together.
I feel bad for the kids now because you don't get one without the other now.
No.
You've got to learn how to produce before they give you a DJ set.
Yeah.
And I find that weird.
Have you got any tracks?
I know some people who can DJ who no interest in going in the studio. They're fucking amazing DJs, but they won't get the break because they haven't got the name on tracks.
Yeah.
And I just think it's fucking
Or they won't
shit,
promote
to be honest.
events.
Because Eddie Halliwell was like that, you know.
Was he?
He never did fuck all in the studio until he DJ'd for years. He's like, I'm a DJ, not a producer.
Yeah. But I never practiced either, by the way. People
Never
say
practiced.
I never had a set. Once I had my first setup, and I have controllers set up at home. I don't even go on them. I've got one of them little ones just to play some music. If I want to download some music, I might just do it and have a listen. Listen. But I don't even do that anymore, and I didn't do it for a long time. For probably the last 20, 25 years, I've never practiced. I don't, because I played that much out.
You don't need to, do you? When
I knew technically I could do.
There was a point in
you just go
2000s.
I can't practice anymore.
Early
because
2000s in Ard House and that, like where I was playing out every week, and I weren't. If I weren't playing out every week, I'd be on them at home. But I didn't touch my decks for ages.
Or
because you're playing
or
on a
listening
weekend.
or doing a set.
Yeah.
No, I love James Hype technically, and the way he puts his music and his sets together.
Yeah.
But he obviously does that. He sits there for hours.
Yeah.
Practice.
Pre-programming,
I can't do that.
Nah.
Do you reckon EZ practices?
EZ, yeah. He's got to practice. And he's
I was hoping he was going to say no. I was going to say, fuck off, Mickey.
I think what he'll do is he'll have an idea and practice the idea.
Yeah.
I don't think he sits there mixing for fucking hours and hours.
I think
what he'll
EZ
do
used
is
to-
he'll hear two tunes and go, I can crossfade that.
Can you imagine
Put 'em on and
Can
do
you
it.
imagine getting into a lift with EZ? With all the buttons, he'd be like.
So in the 30 plus years that you were DJing, who is the best person or your favourite or you really enjoyed and you think you had the best set back to back with? Who did you like playing with the most?
Clinton or Dave.
Dave's good, isn't he?
Dave Oldshaw. Yeah.
Oh, you're Dave. I thought you meant Davey Boy. No, you don't like Davey Boy.
Oh God, I don't. We go back here. Obviously, I know
Everyone.
I know everyone. I've done everybody's wedding. Believe it or not, they've all even him.
I was just going to move on to that. So
Dave
we've
Lowe.
Did you do his wedding?
I did his wedding. Yeah.
No, you didn't do mine. You did my mate's wedding.
Did I?
You did Davy Boy's. I was there, and you did my mate's wedding as well.
Dave.
I did my own
I
wedding.
don't remember your Davey Boy's wedding.
Yeah,
I did my own wedding.
I was at
So
Dave's
yeah,
wedding.
you were Wedding DJ.
I did a party for you though. Was it your?
No, it was my best mates. I was best man at that wedding. When the one you did.
Not Dave Lavender.
No, my other
Another
mate,
one.
Dave.
Oh right, okay. That's where the
That's
confusion's
what
in.
yeah,
Sorry.
we booked you for the wedding. Like
No, that's it.
that's why.
That's why I thought it was you. That's it.
So, how is the wedding DJing different to the clubs, and do you find you enjoying it more?
Is that because you can play Tiger
It's
Feet?
different.
Tiger Feet, the birdie song. I love that shit, mate.
yeah.
Wedding songs.
You see, the thing is
Wig
A lot
wham
of- a
bam.
lot of them
Wig
don't-
wham bam. We're going to make you
A lot of
mama.
them don't request them, man.
weddings aren't. See,
They're different now.
I think I've been fortunate because when I switched over to weddings, and I had to do it because I needed because my son's mum had just passed away, and I was looking after him on my own.
Yeah.
And I needed an income more than trying to get
Yeah.
10 fucking hours sets on a weekend with the clubbing scene as it was, because no one really
No one's paying that.
no
money
one's paying
anyway,
any
are
much
they?
money, and so I had to come up. And what was happening was this chap I knew, he had the equipment and he could DJ a little bit, but he couldn't really DJ. And he said to me, "Tell you what, I'm getting 150 quid for these weddings." He says, "You come along, give me 50 quid for the equipment, and I'll give you 100 quid." And it was a start for me. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Foot in the door.
And I was doing a couple of sets on a club night as well. So that was all right. But then I just started thinking, what happens if I got my own equipment and got rid of him?
Yeah. Charge what you want.
And I did. But I carried on 150 quid because I thought that was the going rate.
No.
And then I started building up. But I had to build a reputation again because everyone knew me from the clubs.
Yeah.
But they didn't know that I could do the other stuff. Because obviously my starting was that kind of thing. When I went to Southampton for a year, I was doing student nights. So I was doing party sets. I was doing all sorts of music. So I've done all that kind of stuff. So when I started, I was doing that kind of playing any kind of music, keeping you awake, are we?
I can hear Mickey through this. It's boring me.
Fuck you.
So I started off like that, but then I realised I was getting my peers, like you guys, were asking, "Oh, do you want to do this party, or do you want to do this?" And all of a sudden, I got a reputation and it started coming in. Then it was like every week I was.
Wedding DJs are different now, man. Not everybody wants the fucking
And-
Superman
but
and the
then
Birdie song.
People say, "Well, I
They'll
could
book
get
you for
I could get you
play
Ric, I
garage.
could get you Ric James," and they're like, "Ric James doing weddings?" And it's like, "Yeah." So well, we want other music as well. And he went, "No problem." And every time sometimes I get a booking. They said, "We know you do the clubs and all that, but do you do other music?" And I was like, "Yeah, I fucking do."
I've completed it, mate.
I've completed the set, yeah. And
You don't just play all. My sister was all fucking R&B. Done my head in.
Yeah.
there's
Boring.
what you kind of do now is you kind of ask them what kind of vibe they want to create. Because to be honest with you, DJing is different now. But I've never changed my ideals of DJing. To me, it's always been about creating a vibe,
Vibe in the club.
creating a moment for me and for the crowd and for certain individuals. So when someone comes up to you and they go, "I fucking love this," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that's satisfaction. That to me, that would make my night because I know that I've only reached maybe one person out of fucking 1,000 people. But just for them to recognise that you've and come up and go, "That's made my night," that is, or "What a great set you've done."
Do you enjoy it more than the clubs now, or
Yeah,
yeah, more freedom with it?
I feel like you get more credit
Yeah.
that you didn't get in the clubs because it watered down by then. There was 20, 30, 40 DJs.
On the nights.
So
yeah.
it didn't matter. And that's where the falseness came in. I felt people just said, "Great set," just for the...
There's more chaos at weddings, though.
Actually, no.
Really?
No.
Do you get many scraps?
Because not really, no. Because if you, again, going back to feeling, if you create a great vibe, people will act different. But if you play, because one of the things I hated about Birmingham at one point was the 4/4. It was great music
Yeah.
in a certain element, but it created a
Wrong,
mood.
wrong crowd.
A mood, and that's the trouble. That's the thing about music. Music you can change moods with music, and that's why if you don't play a good set at a wedding, if you completely lose the crowd, you can cause grief.
Yeah.
But luckily for me, I've kind of
Been all right so far.
been all right so far. Yeah, touch wood.
So far, so good.
Where can people get in touch with you if they wanted to book you for a wedding?
Yeah, plug it. Go on.
It's just call me.
Well, fucking tell him your number then.
We ain't going to put his number on the internet, are you? You say you don't do social media now.
Have you got an email or something? Because obviously,
No, what I am going to do is I'll get in touch with Mickey and I'll give him. My next thing is I'm building a studio, and it's not your standard one-on-one teaching. It's called Mixed Up,
yeah.
and it's called the DJ Experience Studio. And what I'm doing is offering anybody, no matter age, sex, anything, they can come and have a go at being a DJ.
Yeah.
We'll show them the ropes. They can do it in groups as well. That's the important thing for me. From when I was first playing DJing, there was that anxiousness and it was intimidating.
Mm.
And fortunately back then it was okay. Nowadays it's a bit more you're in the spotlight straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the DJ Experience Studio is just giving anybody the opportunity to come in and press play like I did back then. And if they like it, they like it. If not,
Just have a feel of the
just have a feel
equipment
of
and
it
stuff like that.
and just hearing it here and being that side of the decks.
And is this going to be in Redditch?
This is going to. I haven't got a venue sorted yet. The investors are. We're just in the talking about investment at the moment. So I've got a few investors looking at the plan and everything like that. Got a couple of a lot. Quite. We're down the road as far as negotiations.
I can help you.
Yeah. We'll talk after.
Can I? Some stuff that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Blow your mind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk after because that would be great. So it's just a case of, and what I'm hoping is there'll be a few people like us that suddenly press play and go, I like that.
Okay, no, that's good.
I want to have a go. So I want to get the next generation of DJs, but I want to coach them in the way that they go down the right way, not this way it is now, where the DJ culture is horrible.
Yeah, you've got to learn how to take photos and clip tracks and fucking do
Yeah.
everything now.
Just
That's why I'm
have a
interested
go.
in it. I mean, I've got the label, man. I'm
have a
just
go.
I'm
Just
bored of
press play.
making fucking
Let's go.
videos for social
A
media.
lot of them are laptops as well nowadays. They're not. I mean, I know you've got to evolve with the times, and it sort of relates to vinyl and USBs. And I'm like, look, I'm not saying that you're not a real DJ unless you're doing vinyl. You're a DJ if you're a fucking DJ.
Yeah.
If you're DJing on decks, great. If you're on vinyl, great. If you're on a fucking laptop, great. But with a laptop, I think that's a little step too far with not being a DJ because you're not getting the feel. You're not on the jog wheel, tapping the play. You're not messing. You're just clicking.
Yeah, just
And you're
think it's
taking
fucking terrible,
that
man.
emphasis out of what you're doing and jumping part. So you're pressing the fucking keyboard.
It's the
DJ, it's fucking faders, cross faders,
But it's
jog
the
wheels.
sync.
That's what it is.
People go on about the sync button, and they also go on about like you say, and you could just tell the computer to mix it for you.
Do you know what I got?
boring.
Do you know people kick off at me after my set? Clinton did. Because I haven't got fucking record box waveform on my tunes. I don't need them.
Yeah.
They're there. Go, oh, there's a show. I don't need to look at it.
I didn't use it until we started doing the lives at Lav Studio, and everyone was like, "What you doing? They're not. It's not loaded." I'm like, "Fuck you on about?" And they're like, "It's not loaded. It's not gonna." I'll put it in my ear and I'll click the key button.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you guys. How do you remember all your tracks? How do you've got folders and
if
you
there's
can,
something I want to
you can go
play,
through.
let's say I'm playing, I don't know, Dave's event on the 18th of August. I'm there. In my head, I know what I want to play that night. So I'll just create a playlist and I'll throw everything in there. of the ones that I definitely want to play. But what I'll do is, depending where I am time-wise, obviously if it's early, I'll go to the early folder first, play a few from there, then flick to the, you know what I mean?
I'm on about
I just find it difficult.
When you're there and you're hearing a track and all of a sudden you go, oh, I know what will go into this.
Yeah.
Or it's completely something that you've not planned
It's
for.
it's a crowd, and you watch a crowd and you watch them going, and you're thinking.
But how
this
does
is
your
what-
brain work? How does so when you're on a set, how does your brain see? I feel like I've got a really, my index in my head is ridiculous because I can go R&B, drum and bass, and I can play it all, but I've got it all.
Knowing when-
and my
when you're gonna play.
USBs, all my USBs, they've got no marks on them, but I know what's in each
In each
USB.
one.
Yeah.
And I can literally go, I know that one, put the USB in, go straight to the folder, and load, and off we go.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering how you guys do
I'm
it.
quite lucky.
because-
I've got 2 stealth USBs. I have
Fit quite a lot on, couldn't
They're
you?
like fucking 32 gig each,
Right.
so I can just fucking pile them on. So I'll have like an organ folder with literally every fucking organ tune that I would play.
Yeah.
In that, I'd have a speed gauge folder with every tune I
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
See,
And
I-
then-
So you've got
My-
your
my
you've got your
selection,
folders. Yeah.
My
So-
selections as
But
well.
you
will
imagine
come off-
having folders of certain genres, but then see, my brain is 7 decades, different genres, different BPMs. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck that.
That's my index. Because you imagine I'm doing
See,
a wedding, and I can go from
I'm all for a wedding on a laptop.
I can go from an R&B track into drum and bass as long as the BPMs are
Go-
close
yeah,
enough.
Yeah, you can do it.
I can mix it.
Well, they
And
are.
People go, but that shouldn't go.
Yeah, but it does because it's
But because
R&B is about-
the way tracks are made, every track is made very similar.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got your intro or your outro, and you've got your breakdown, and you've got so every track is exactly the same. So all you've got to remember is
where it's
the
gonna
intro
drop.
of that will go into the outro of
Yeah,
that, and so forth. So as long as the BPMs are close, but obviously with drum and bass they change because obviously you go 90 BPM on an R&B, but it'd be 180 BPM on a
So they
drum and
match?
bass. So they match. So
They match.
that's what I'm saying. So my
That's what I was
index-
going to get to. Yeah.
yeah.
they match.
So it's that's how my brain works. I'm just wondering how your guys work when you're there in the
See,
mix.
mine will be like if I play something and I get a good reaction to it, I'll play something similar.
But didn't you
I
say
know
you
that
played
they
a
like
track
it.
the other day? You played.
Yeah,
your-
you was there actually.
you
when
played
I-
something completely.
Yeah, when
not,
I played at
not
One
relevant
Night
to-
Stand, when it was Hidden.
Upstairs.
Yeah, and I was on before Sean Scott. And on that set I played that night, I played in the middle of a bassline set, I played that Dead Mouse 5 track. The one, but it's got what's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? You know, that old hip hop sample. I never knew. I dropped that in the middle of it. And when I first dropped the track, everyone sort of looked and went, this shouldn't work in here. This is a bit housey in the middle of a bassline set. And then when it dropped,
I was on before you,
I
or
think
I was behind you, because me and Murray were
no,
there.
Sean
when you
Scott
said-
was on after me.
No,
he
I-
was in the DJ booth when I dropped
Yeah.
it, though, I remember.
I was with Murray.
And then he dropped that, and everyone went, fucking wow. And it was like,
They never.
And
that's the
They
reaction.
never. They weren't that rich at all.
That's the
They
reaction.
fucking weren't. You know when you said the
Are you
fucking
making? Are you making
Mate,
stories?
you know when you
up?
said the travellers,
Yeah.
Him,
traveller moment.
him and Sean Scott were the ones who stood behind me and went, fucking hell, that was a good set. That was, mate. That was a good set. That was.
Now, honestly,
But that
that's
song in that
they're,
set
they're the
shouldn't-
best. They're the
nobody's
best,
picking that out.
But that's what I'm saying to you. They're the best moments of any kind of set. Is when
That
you
was
play
a,
a
that
song
was a standout for me.
that you
'cause it was
don't-
like,
that they don't want. They don't know they want to hear it until
Yeah.
it plays, and then all of a sudden they go,
I love it.
"Oh my god!"
well, me and Whitehead, do you remember Chris from Tempest, Scouse?
Yeah.
We were playing in Moon Lounge, an after party, and he played a track called Ame by Reg, and the fucking place emptied. Right? Now, we had it come into the shop on promo, so it was on a white. Played it, we listened to it in the shop and went, oh my fucking God, what a record. That's art. It's not just a big tune, that's art. It's beautiful. Played it, fucking dead. Everyone went to the bar, toilet, everything. We're just looking at each other going, carried on. 6 months later, come out. This is how big it
Went
was. Ministry signed it.
Yeah.
After it went on, I think it was Sonar. fucking everyone was playing it.
Yeah,
It was like,
you
you're not
find
a
that.
shit, man.
Yeah.
And
You lot of
you
shit.
find like in the
Fucking years
in
behind.
the speed garage bass, well, more the bass line scene really. If you didn't have a R&B remix or whatever, that you struggle to get a reaction from it.
Yeah.
You know, it's what crowd, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I never heard vocals until I matured as a DJ.
Yeah.
I was always music.
lines.
Yeah.
It was always music. I always heard the beats first. I always heard the bass line first. I always heard organs. That's what attracted me to tracks. I'd be like, yes, that's it. And then vocals were just secondary.
Oh,
They're
see,
just-
I love a vocal. I'm a vocal person. like.
but later on in life, even now, I listen to some songs and I go, oh, now I get the music. Now I get the vocals.
Yeah.
And some of them. Oh,
Right. Sorry. I thought you'd finished then.
Shut the fuck up, Richard.
Carry on, Richard.
no, it's all right.
I thought you'd finished.
No, it's okay.
That shocked me and you. I'll be like, hang on a minute, what's going on here?
I thought you'd finished. Carry on. Yeah, finish that because we need to wrap this section
Do you
up.
want to go home?
Not yet. We're almost there. Go on.
I forgot
You
what I
say
was going to say.
vocals.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, yeah.
Vocals are great. Let's move on. Right, last question then before we wrap up the public part of the show.
Rewind the guest. Wow.
What's your proudest moment of your journey? The one standout moment that you think, yeah, I did that.
I don't think it's happened yet. I think Mixed Up, the studio, is going to be my
Okay.
proudest.
Yeah, but we're talking about your clubbing DJing
Yeah,
side.
your journey in
Yeah.
DJing really. What's the
You know when you said you've never
Maybe
been that
it's-
side of the crowd, you've always been this side.
maybe it was a club that you always wanted to play at and you got to play there, or I don't know.
I think Sunday Central was a milestone for me.
Yeah.
I played before Tall Paul,
Okay.
who at the
Nice.
time
Lovely.
was probably one of the DJs that I kind of
biggest in
gone.
the fucking
I've
world
gone,
at the time, wasn't
Nice.
Wow, that's cool.
he? Yeah. Was he taller than you?
He was fucking taller than me.
He's
Yeah,
taller
he's
than
fucking
me.
tall. Yeah. I can see why he was
They
called
don't call him tall Paul for nothing, do they?
What are you trying to say about Big Ange?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, mate.
Angie's coming on. She watches all these.
I know I seen the fucking message. I'm coming down. Angie's great.
See, I was warned before I came on here.
What do you mean?
Someone warned me and said, just be careful of Wayne because he'll try and say something and I'll try and catch you out. And I'm I'm listening. I am listening. That's what these fucking big cans are for, listening.
They were lying.
And as Mickey does very often, listen. So listening. That's what he said. That's how he learns things, by listening. So I didn't I'm not going to get caught out by those little snidey things. I don't want to be.
As if the people are getting warned before they come on there. Watch out for Wayne.
He'll say something, but yeah, I think that was, and I'll tell you a story about that as well because I don't know why, but I had a bottle of milkshake.
Okay.
I must have bought it in my bag or something like that, and a bottle of milkshake, and it was vinyl. It was a vinyl set, and it was, and I'm in the middle of it, and I was nervous anyway. Back then, vinyl was one of those where you had to get it right because vinyl,
No room for error.
jumping, no room for error. And obviously my first set there, and I knew Tall Paul was coming, and I think I just got the adrenaline was up and up and up. Anyway, I moved, I got this record out, and I went to take this record off. As I went to take it off, I'd knocked the fucking milkshake, and it went all over the vinyl and all over the deck.
Guilty.
So this one's playing, luckily it was 7 minutes long or 8 minutes long because I'm looking at this deck going, fuck. So the vinyl's come off, I'm cleaning it, and then I thought, fucking deck. So then I'm having to clean the deck. And
Did that vinyl play? Because even though you've wiped it,
No, I didn't. That was coming off. That was the one coming off. I just
fucking
mixed that one.
Yeah.
So I'd gotten, obviously, I'd just gone like that to get that, and I'd knocked the milk, and it'd gone all over the. And I just remember managed to clean it, play the neck, and I managed to play the neck. I must have because obviously it carried on. Anyway, I come off. I've meeting Tall Paul as well. Like it's probably one of those first God moments. You,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're a God. Yeah. But that was it. Then after that, I was just like, I'd gone to the bar, and this was like, I think my set was one of the first, so it was 5 till 6, or it was only an hour, I think it was 5 till 6. Tall Paul was on at 6, and obviously Sunday Central back then went on till 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'd stay there all night long, but I was that adrenaline gone. I literally had to at 7 o'clock or 7:30 or something. I said to Dave, I was sure, I went, I gotta go. I'm going home, and I literally went home and left the night because I drained myself literally because of the whole thing, the whole. First set at Sunday Central, Tall Paul, meeting Tall Paul, and then spilling this fucking milkshake all over the fucking...
Do you like Boy George?
Not as much as Chad. Love you, Chad.
Right. We need to wrap up and finish the public episode and go over to the Patreon.
So I'm saying goodbye to
But
people.
before we do, we've had one of our Patreons write in for a bit of advice.
Should we reply to that on the Patreon?
Now we'll do this one here, then we'll flip over to the Patreon, and then when we come back on the Patreon, we're going to do an embarrassing story. Rick's going to do
Oh, they're great.
a quick fire round, and we've got a few get in the bins to get through as well. So just before we go, then, right, Dan Carr's written saying, "Hi lads."
Dan Carr.
Yeah.
Not the Dan Carr from Redditch.
Dan Carr.
Yeah, I think it's Dan Carr. Yeah, from Reddit.
He's a fucking
He's a
Well,
Patreon.
He was from Redditch.
I think
I don't
he is.
know
Yeah.
if- Is he still
Dan
on Redditch?
Carr.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him for years.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so Dan says, "Hi lads, I'm at least 35, 40 episodes deep, and if the Ranting and Raving pod has taught me anything, the one thing I will take to my grave is what a douche is, how to douche, and how douching can be performed by an unscrewed shower head." Cheers for that, Jan. Anyway, Mrs. has had a positive pregnancy test, went to the scan, and we've discovered we've got twins on the way. Any advices on bricking it and you lads come across as class dads? Cheers, Dan.
Embrace it, Dan. Honest to God.
Run.
I know it's... No, don't
Run.
fuck about.
Run.
Mate,
Fucking
listen.
run.
I've got 3 kids. Mickey's got 3 kids. How many you got, Rick?
2.
2.
And all they do is take your fucking money, shit
Right,
on you,
listen.
and make a mess in your house.
Listen,
Run.
it is an experience.
And that's
like,
even after they've left house.
Yeah.
yeah.
They still do the same thing now.
It does it. It goes from Dad, can I have a fucking Hubba Bubba chewing gum?
Can I have
to
an ice
Dad,
cream? Dad, can I have a new car?
Can I have car insurance paid this month? Dan, it's good to hear from you. If you are the right Dan Carr that I'm thinking of,
Yeah.
anyway,
And me.
fucking hell,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah, nice,
Yeah.
nice guy, Dan.
Yeah,
is. It's a nervous time. Your emotions are going to go through the roof, right? You need to be more worried about your missus's mood swings for the next 10 months.
And how many stitches
10
she has.
months.
Yes, 10 months, isn't it?
Definitely how
Nine-
many
9
stitches she has
months,
as well.
10.
Is it 10?
10 months of
Why is it
pregnancy.
10?
Because it is.
It's 9.5, isn't it?
10 months of pregnancy. Come on, Rick, you got 2 kids.
36 weeks. 38 weeks, isn't it?
40
36, 38.
weeks.
Right.
9 weeks.
It's fucking 10 months. I've been through it 3 fucking times.
It's always been 9 months, isn't it?
You got 4 kids, you cunt.
I'm gonna.
9 months.
I've got to Google it.
He's got 4 kids, not
It's 9
3.
months. It's 9 months.
It's 10.
It's
9.
9.
It's fucking 10.
Was your baby in school uniform when it come out? Fucking soft cunt.
10 months.
Pregnancy lasts 10
You
months.
ain't that fucking
I'm
daft.
sure it's 36 to 38 weeks or 40 weeks, isn't it?
Anyway.
36 to
And
40
here's
weeks.
Dan. Hey, Dan, here's another example of being a douche.
In all seriousness, right?
It's great.
It's fucking brilliant, mate.
It is.
You'll find a love within you that you never knew you had. And don't fuck about now.
See, I had this conversation with, Ben.
Ben?
Angela.
Yeah.
Bend over.
We had this conversation with him in my shop when his missus got pregnant.
Okay.
And I went to him, "It will change your life."
It
And he
does.
went, I don't know. And I went, "What?" And then he come back in about 3 months after he had him and went, "Changed my life."
You can't describe what it is to... I remember seeing... I've got 2 totally different stories with my children. So when Jade was born, something, because Emma had to have a C-section, something happened and they kicked me out the room. And I was waiting in the corridor outside. And they brought her... It's not an incubator. What the fucking hell is it called?
Yeah, they wheel him in.
They
don't
wheeled him in, and I seen her, and she blew bubbles, and I seen she had dimples, and I just fucking broke down. I fell apart, like, because that was like, that's my daughter.
You do, it changes your life on the spot. Done.
And then when-
changes your life.
The first time I saw Caitlin was Emma was having a C-section again, and I was standing with her because the legs are up and you've got a big like.
Fucking hell, has it got a tiny fanny or
Green
something? How
screen.
many C-sections does it need?
You got sorry for after I finish it.
Fucking day did that much damage, you couldn't push a baby out.
And this one was bizarre. This one was bizarre. I fucking stood there and they cut, and I just see my daughter get kind of like through onto the table because they had to hurry up and stitch her up. So they kind of just, and I just seen this white thing just slide across the table. And that's my fucking daughter. And I was so.
It'll change your life, Dan. It'll change your life. And
twins as well.
It's like you wake up one day and your missus is pregnant, and you wake up the next day and you're alive for someone else.
Do you know what he's not prepared for?
I think that's what it is. You're alive. You live for someone else from that day on.
Your decisions are not about you and your missus. You're always thinking,
what about the kids? What about the kids?
And the crazy thing is, I don't know if this happened to you two. Did you have your missus's weird cravings?
No, I never
I
did.
did. Did you?
No, I never did.
Never had the weird cravings?
My first one, do you know what her cravings was?
What?
Tomatoes and mashed potato.
I can get with that.
That was like mixed together.
Yeah, I can get
Tin of plum tomatoes.
Oh, tins!
Yeah, you know, like a fucking,
What the?
full English breakfast tomatoes.
Yeah, tin tomatoes, yeah.
Fucking them with mashed potato. Can't remember what Kate's was, but I know we went for a lot of curries.
Just
We ended up going for
enjoy
a lot
it,
of curries.
man. Honest to
Yeah.
God, don't be nervous. It's not scary.
But do
It's
me a
fucking
favour,
great.
Dan. Please do me a favour. You've got twins, right? Do me a favour. Don't fucking dress them
them
the
the
same.
same.
They look like cunts.
My mum did that with Kate and Stefan. There's
They
fucking 2 years
look
apart.
like fucking twats, man. Stop doing
Yeah,
it.
you'll have to-
Hopefully you get a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
And if you love the show that much, call one of them Rant and the other one Rave.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 boys. Call it Wayne and Mickey.
That's it, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
you've got
you
your
go.
names already. Dan,
Fucking
you've got your
sick.
names
There you
already,
go.
mate.
Hey?
Yeah, Godfather. We'll be Godfathers for you, Dan.
Yeah, you go. Mate.
No, we'll be Podfathers.
Podfathers!
The Podfather.
And on that,
Wayne, wrap us up.
Right, I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Asset Insights. If you're into crypto, if you're into trading, if you're into investing for your future, give them a check out. They're on X, Asset Insights _X. And also a big shout out to Match Day as well. If you're into football probabilities, you're into throwing a few quid on the accumulator and you want a bit more insight into what's going on, check them out. They are Match Day
Intel.com.
.com. Yeah. And of course, if you forget them, just log on to
Go on.
Just log
Go
on.
on.
Just log on to rantingandravingpod.com.
That's the one.
There's no the.
If you want to be a Patreon, go over to www.patreon.com/the Ranting and Raving Pod, where if you were a Patreon, you'd get at least another 30 to 40 minutes. But what's going to happen now is if you're public, this is going to finish for you here. Patreons, listen to the jingle and we carry on.
But before we leave, Rick, have you got anything you want to plug? If you want any business from weddings or parties or anything where someone can get hold of you, or do you want them to get hold of us and we'll get hold of you?
yeah, do it that way.
Right. So obviously I'll talk for Rick. He's obviously trying to be fucking shy.
So if
for some
anybody
reason.
needs a wedding DJ, we're now Rick's fucking receptionist. Like I ain't got enough to do.
20% commission.
Yeah, 20%.
15.
On that note, thank you very much for watching.
Goodbye.
Thank you to Rick for coming in. If you're waiting around, Patreon.
Patrons, we'll see you in about 17 seconds. That's how long it takes. The jingle, 17 seconds.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No, we could-
Is that all I've got? 17 seconds to.
We got 17 seconds to go.
Make you can laugh.